The show starts in 5 minutes.
Talk is cheap. That's why I keep winning. I release hot tracks, I run this rap game, I run YouTube, and y'all fools don't do nothing. Just like you say what you're gonna do, you keep saying things that don't exist. Doesn't bother me. What's the point? I'm not gonna argue with a fake account, brother. I mean, if you feel some type of way and you're mad at how rich I am, how good looking I am, how successful I am, come say it to my face. That's all. That's something you have to do. I mean, you can't afford a plane ticket, you scared, you terrified, whatever, that's y'all's problem. I'm not on here to talk to you about things that are irrelevant. Everything that you saying doesn't exist. It makes no sense. You people think that I'm dumb or something. I'm way smarter than you, bro. I'm way smarter than you, bro. I've been outsmarting you and fooling y'all since the beginning of this. Y'all want to come for me? Hey, bring it. You're going to lose. You're going to lose, and my record going to be crystal clear.
The show starts in 4 minutes.
What you talking about? You don't know me, bro. You already know better than to be saying things that don't make no sense and talking about my life. And, like, what are you talking about? You don't know me, dude. You already came for me. All it does is bless me. Like I told you, what you gonna do now? You gonna keep committing crimes? Go ahead. I'm right here, bro. Not scared at all of none of you. Like I said, I've been putting y'all in your place right to your face. I'm doing my show right in front of you. Understand that. And I'm telling you right to your face how I feel about you. All of you. What do you mean? You got something for me? Okay, cool. Let's open the chat then. Because what they're going to do, people, is they're going to type to themselves, not acknowledge a word I have to say, and then act like they accomplished something. Can you imagine being that petty and that weak? Let's go. Let's do it. Easy money. This is easy. You're hilarious, bro. Live chat. Let's go. Let's do it. Now, you're committing federal crimes on here. The chat's open.
The show starts in 3 minutes.
Spam a chat. Grown-ass men and women spamming a chat like cowards.
Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Rich Baritone, and welcome to -43TV's St. Patrick's Day Smokin of the Green for 2024. Have our first hello to nothing but silicone.
I'm on here, I have to do my show according to rules. I have to watch my mouth. How is that fair? You're a coward, homie. You's a straight coward, homie. I'm in these streets every day. You's a coward. You hear that? Coward. Feel that? I got everything. You hear that? I run everything. You hear that? I'm bigger than the cartel. You hear that? Sucker. Huh? Now do something about it.
And a very good St. Patrick's Day to John Cole.
What you gonna do? I'll antagonize you every day. You won't do nothing. I'll tell all you punks to your face. Huh? You keep talking to me like you really about, you ain't about nothing. What's up? Huh? What's up? You wanna piss me off today? What's up? Huh? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Chat open. What's up? What you got for me? Huh? That's what I thought. Y'all can't handle me, so be quiet. You soft. Hiding behind a camera. What's up? That's what I thought. You wanna piss someone off? I'll get pissed off like I told you, and my life will be good. What's up? What's goody?
The show starts in 2 minutes.
Exactly. Don't talk about me. Keep my name out your mouth. You got that? That's how we play. Yeah, that's who I am. I don't let people talk crazy about me. You understand that, boy? Yeah, you people already got exposed. I got your picture. You going to prison. What's good? You got something to say to me? You keep coming over here every day harassing me. I'm pressing charges. When will they do their job? What's up? Now they can do their job. Do your job, punk. Don't tell me nothing, punk. Got that? Yeah, I'll tell you to your face. Any of you. I'm a free American citizen. I do what I want. You got that? And I'll raise my voice all I want, wherever I'm at. I know what I'm doing. You funny. What's up? What's up? I'm supposedly pissed off, right? Because you keep talking. But I'm not pissed off. You just keep running your mouth. You're harassing me. I want people to do their job. Leave me alone. I'm not playing with you. What's up? Oh, now y'all quiet. Right, you quiet. Right, exactly. Right. Now, let's do this. Fuck the show.
The show starts in 1 minute.
Who I am, and I'm in your faces, letting you know what time it is, you fucking pussy-ass bitch. What's up? What's up for that? For yelling, bitch-ass. What you gonna do? Nothing. You fucking faggot. Keep my fucking name out your mouth. You got that? Punk-ass bitch. Yeah. Now do something. You fucking bitch. Run. Stay the fuck off my show. You got that? And I'll tell you to your face, boy. I'm coming to your county and filing a police report. Fuck you. You wanna come for my shit, my life? Fuck you, try me, you bitch ass. And I'll tell any of you corrupt fucking pussies to your fucking face. Now do something, bitch. How about that, fucking faggot? Now recording you fucking faggot, cause you ain't gonna do shit. Cause I do what the fuck I want, bitch ass. One, bitch. Now we're gonna come right back and do a real show, fucking faggot. Keep your mouth shut, bitch. Got that? Talk to me anytime to my face so I can get at you like this, you fucking little pussy. Stay the fuck off my page. Keep your fucking mouth shut when I talk, bitch.
And now, on with the show.
Indeed, it is time to get on with the show here on this Sunday, which happens to be St. Patrick's Day this year. Is it just me, or is Sunday the worst possible day for St. Patrick's Day? I used to think so back when I drank. It just doesn't go with the vibe. Know what I mean? Donnie Bellers goes with the vibe, though, and he's here right now. So the first thing that we are going to watch and listen to tonight is a St. Patrick's Day tradition here on Negative 43 TV. We are going to look at Cashless Slam 21. It's Shamrock versus Tyree Sneed in the world's very first death match, genuine death match, actual death match. You're going to love it. At least I hope you're going to love it. Negasonic Middle-Aged Dickhead is here. So what I am going to do now, we're going to start the match, and I'm going to observe microphone silence during the match because there's just nowhere for me to step in. So I'm going to back out here directly, and we together are going to enjoy, yes, we most certainly are going to enjoy Cashless Slam 21. Southsider is here. I'm going quiet.
The time is now 9 o'clock. Time for Cashless Slam 21 on 5150 KUNT.
The time has come. Live from Toad Space Arena in Sneedville, Purgatory, it's Cashless Slam 21. Tonight's main event, Shamrock versus Tyree Sneed for the Purgatory Wrestling Federation Intergender Championship of the World and their very lives. And now, to bring you all of the action, here is Rich Baritone and Ken Half Nelson.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you wherever you may be. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rich Baritone here with Ken Half Nelson. And Ken, we have 15,000 drunken bastards here tonight, and they want more than wrestling. They want blood.
That's right, Rich Baritone, and tonight they're gonna get it.
They certainly are, Ken. Tonight we are going to be witness to the first pronounced dead match in the history of the Purgatory Wrestling Federation.
It's gotta be the first pronounced dead match in the history of anywhere.
I would definitely think so, Ken.
But wouldn't that be murder?
Not tonight, Ken. With the cooperation of the Sneedville Police Department and the Purgatory State Police, as well as the approval of the Purgatory Supreme Court, we will have a 100% legal act of ultimate revenge here at Cashless Slam 21, coming to you live on 5150 KUNT from Tone Space Arena in Sneedville on this St. Patrick's Day evening.
Blood and guts, and if Sneed's involved, there's gonna be pus.
No doubt about it, Ken. Tonight, we're gonna see sharply contrasting styles in the ring, not to mention in lifestyles. Shamrock, a great champion with a portfolio, versus Tyree Sneed, a starving drifter with a credit score of 0. Shamrock has a normal, healthy diet and a family who loves her, while Tyree Sneed lives on vending machine chips, Mountain Valley water, cigarettes, and dental plaque.
all the while being shunned by his family and cast out by society at large.
Unloved and unwanted.
Yeah, boy.
And this idiot don't train at all. All he does is live stream on YouTube and talk shit. And that's not gonna get the job done versus an all-time great like Shamrock.
Strong jaw muscles and a weak chin's a bad combination, Ken Half Nelson. The way I see it, I don't believe Tyree Sneed has a chance physically or fiscally against a great champion like Shamrock. I think Shamrock takes the most ultimate of victories here tonight.
Just a minute, Baritone. I think Shamrock snuffs Sneed out too. Don't get me wrong, but Shamrock is a woman and Tyree Sneed has a history of beating women. Just ask his mom.
I heard that, Ken. So what do you think we'll see here tonight at Cashless Slam 21?
I think Sneed will display some aggression, at least early on, just because his opponent is a female. But the biggest problem Shamrock faces tonight is Sneed's lack of hygiene. This man is stinky and greasy. He doesn't floss or use Q-tips. He don't use any perspirant. He showers maybe twice a week. He brushes his teeth with an unknown natural substance.
It's come, Ken.
You said it, Baritone. Anyway, back to my point. He's so filthy that Shamrock is going to find putting a hold on Sneed for any length of time to be a pretty tough job. Look for Shamrock to use short combinations of holds to minimize actual physical contact and to wear Tyree Sneed down.
Tyree Sneed's lack of conditioning has been brought up recently by the experts.
And they're right to bring it up, Baritone. I brought it up a minute ago myself. You've seen the boxing footage. Out of breath in less than a minute. And since he's been slowly starving over the last 2 years, Sneed has no muscle mass, no physical energy. Add to that Sneed's toothpick bones, it's just gonna be hard for Shamrock to maintain any type of hold. There just isn't anything to hold on to, and what is there to hold on to smells like acid delousing spray.
Glad you brought up the delousing spray, Ken. Earlier this afternoon, the Purgatory Athletic Board made Tyree Sneed submit to a delousing procedure as a pre-match physical revealed that Sneed had crabs, lice, and deer ticks. Sneed also had spiders living in his hair.
He's got cobwebs in his skull.
He certainly does, Ken. The big question is, how does Shamrock end this thing early?
I would go for the gimmicks right away. A folding chair, a barbed wire-wrapped baseball bat, something Shamrock can use at a distance. I don't think she's gonna go that route, though. She's been wanting to beat his ass for years, and tonight is her chance to do just that.
And in the other corner tonight, Tyree Sneed. What are the keys to victory for Sneed, if there are any at all?
I don't really think he has a key to that lock, Baritone. I think he will start very aggressively, as he did in his last fight with his mom. But he'll find out quickly that Shamrock is not his mom. The only way Sneed wins tonight is if his valet, the American Dream, does it for him. He wants other people to do everything for him in every other part of his life, and I expect this to be no different.
I think he dies, Ken. And now let's go to the ring with Cleveland Steamer and a very special guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cashless Slam 21. At this time, to dishonor Purgatory, would you please kneel as Wesley Willis sings our national anthem?
Suck a polar bear's funky ass. Suck a racehorse's copper heist tomato ketchup. Suck a donkey's shitty ass. Suck a male candlestick of hoisin sauce. Suck a cheetah stick. Suck a cheetah stick. Suck Suck a European bison smelly ass. Suck a woolly mammoth stick of miracle whip. Suck a snow leopard's ass of whipped cream. Suck a hyena spermy dick. Suck a cheetah stick. Suck a cheetah stick. Suck a cheetah stick. Suck a cheetah stick. Suck a llama shitty asshole. Suck a panda bear spermy nutsack. Suck a slut bear's booty hole. Suck a greyhound's musty ass motherfucker. Suck a cheetah stick. Suck a cheetah stick. Suck a cheetah stick. Suck a cheetah stick.
That wasn't the national anthem.
No, Ken, that certainly wasn't. That was Wesley Willis singing his huge hit, Suck a Cheetah's Dick. I wonder who that was directed toward, Ken.
I hate that little prick.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is our main event of the evening. This match is for the Purgatory Wrestling Federation Intergender Championship of the World. This match has been sanctioned by both the Purgatory Wrestling Federation and the Purgatory State Athletic Board. This match will be one fall with no time limit. This match will be the world's first pronounced dead match. This match will end only when one of the wrestlers dies. There are, however, stipulations to tonight's match. There is to be no outside assistance of any kind. Any foreign objects or implements such as folding chairs must be obtained and used only by the wrestlers.
That ain't happening.
Guns, knives, and power tools such as chainsaws are not allowed tonight for obvious reasons.
Boy, the crowd sure doesn't like that, Ken.
I was hoping to see a body and a wood chipper.
Finally, tonight's match will have no time limit. And the match will continue until one of the wrestlers is pronounced dead by the ringside physician, Dr. Computer Shop.
Wait a minute. Dr. Computer Shop isn't a real doctor!
That doesn't matter, Ken. Tonight it's gonna be obvious.
I hate this little fucking prick.
I'm right there with you, Ken.
Now approaching the ring, accompanied by his manager, the American Dream. From Austin, Texas, weighing in at 140 pounds, the picture of American poverty, Tyree Sneed!
So Tyree Sneed's manager now, huh?
I guess so, Ken. He must have sent a donation.
This asshole looks like Winger the Cloud.
Yes, Ken, he does look like an absolute idiot. Tyree Sneed heads to the ring tonight wearing his classic ring attire. A yellow do-rag, a pair of what appear to be women's glasses, a white wife beater, a pair of dirty jeans, and construction boots purchased from a Goodwill store.
No socks, of course.
Absolutely not, Ken. It would be bad for his image if he wore socks.
Asshole!
Sneed finally arrives at the ring steps. He's on the first step, and he's out of breath already, Ken.
Jesus Christ! Calling this guy a pussy would be an insult to vagina!
It certainly would, Ken. He's signaling now for the American Dream to come over and help him. Dream doesn't see it. He's too busy flexing for old women.
Pitiful!
The American Dream sees him now. He's heading over to the steps to assist Tyree Sneed. He's now on the scene, helping him up the stairs, while at the same time confirming every life-destroying delusion he's ever had.
What a douche!
Now, don't insult douches like that, Ken. After all, they keep vaginas fresh and clean, and I've seen some of the women you've been with.
Oh, you got a point there.
And there she is, the Irish Rose Shamrock!
I'm all a tingle, baritone.
now approaching the ring, accompanied by her manager, That Guy. From parts unknown, weighed in at 130 pounds, your Purgatory Wrestling Federation all-gender champion, Shamrock!
The atmosphere is absolutely electric here in Tone Space Arena as Shamrock makes her way down the aisle. Accompanied by her manager, That Guy, she is the very picture of success and power.
She's everything Tyree Sneed isn't.
Her words were never spoken, Ken. Taking her time signing some autographs, and did she do what I think she just did?
Yup, she did. She healed a leper.
She's just that kind of a girl. Shamrock has now entered the ring. She's climbed up to the second rope, and she's hailing the crowd.
What an icon!
That Guy is also in the ring. He's clapping his hands and exhorting the audience on to greater heights, but I don't know how much more this audience can take, and we haven't even started yet, Ken Half Nelson.
Rich Baritone, I think they might blow the roof off this dump tonight. I really think it can happen.
God damn, I hope this place is built better than that. Shamrock has come down from the ropes now, and That Guy is helping her off with her robe. And what a robe it is. 100% Oriental silk. Black with a green silk lining, ermine trim that has been dyed a gorgeous shade of green. The name Shamrock across the back in a beautiful Celtic script. A look befitting a great champion like Shamrock. Tyree Sneed, meanwhile, looks like shit, Ken.
What an embarrassment, Baritone. Sneed looks so weak and wimpy, so malnourished and anemic, and he's a hell of a lot shorter than I thought he'd be.
His arrest records have him at 5'8", Ken.
Must be a shit posture, Baritone. To me, looks like he's 5'6" at the most. Very beta!
Ultra beta, Ken. Both wrestlers and their managers are at center ring now with tonight's referee, Herman Branch.
The pre-match instructions are pretty simple tonight, Baritone. Kill or be killed.
In a nutshell, Ken, in a nutshell. The instructions have been given, and the referee has signaled the managers that it's time to leave the ring. Shamrock receives a kiss from That Guy. Tyree Sneed gets a kiss from the American Dream.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Next thing you know, there'll be snowballing, Ken. Quickly, let me give you tonight's ring orientation for our listening audience. Shamrock's corner is in the lower left corner, while the upper right corner is Tyree Sneed's. The ring mat is blue with the Cashless Slam 21 logo, which has been rendered in a white flowing script, is in the center of the ring. Both wrestlers are now in their corners consulting with their managers, who are now standing on their respective ring aprons one last time. Shamrock in her familiar black one-piece Shamrock spangled wrestling suit with black boots adorned with sparkly green shamrocks, but tonight, Ken, she's also wearing a green spandex bodysuit under her wrestling suit.
Very smart move there, Baritone. The bodysuit will prevent skin-on-skin contact with Sneed, and the black rubber gloves really pop with the green bodysuit.
That Guy jumps down from the apron of the ring, and Shamrock is ready to go. Leaning back in her corner, her arms resting on the top ropes, a look of alpha woman focus in her eyes.
The crowd is getting restless, Baritone. Those twigs are stalling like bitches.
Eat pussy, Ken. Referee Herman Branch is coming over to Sneed's corner now. He's telling him to take off his glasses and lose the do-rag so the match can begin. Sneed is very agitated now, yelling and pointing at his glasses. What's his point, Ken Half Nelson?
Baritone, I think Sneed's claiming that if he wears glasses, Shamrock can't hit him.
Sneed doesn't realize that Shamrock is so tough she can win fights without fighting.
Fucking A! me?
Sneed is still arguing with referee Herman Branch while the American Dream has now re-entered the ring and is standing directly behind Sneed, telling him he is right about everything. Sneed is now removing his women's glasses and do-rag, still running his mouth at referee Herman Branch. The American Dream is now leaving the ring. He's on the apron and jumps to the floor. Sneed is still arguing with the referee. He's enraged, Ken Half-Nelson.
This ain't doing Shamrock any favors. He may actually fight for a couple of minutes now.
I doubt it, Ken. The referee signals for the bell. And the first ever pronounced dead match is underway. Tyree Sneed comes out of his corner, circling the ring with his arms folded across his chest in an X.
It's so moronic.
Sneed continues to circle the ring. Shamrock circling as well. Sneed steps in and throws a backhanded left that misses, and Shamrock takes him to the mat with a side headlock.
Great opening hold by Shamrock. The more Shamrock cinches up on that hold, the harder it will be for that pussy to breathe.
Shamrock continuing to apply pressure, and she breaks the hold. She's gagging. The stench must be appalling, Ken.
It's just like I said in the opening, Baritone. Wrestling Tyree Sneed is like wrestling a rendering plant.
Only worse, Ken. Shamrock retched after breaking the hold, and she's now still shaking her head in her corner, but she's ready to go. Shamrock moves to the center of the ring as Sneed backs into his corner, and she dramatically raises her arm. Shamrock is challenging Tyree Sneed to a test of strength.
Sneed doesn't know what to do.
Sneed turns and looks quickly at Dream, who is frantically explaining to him how a test of strength works.
Why is he even in there?
Sneed is yelling at the referee again, claiming the test of strength is pussy.
Come on, bang it!
Sneed is still bitching. He turns his back on Shamrock to continue complaining to Herman Branch.
He's so vaginal!
Here comes Shamrock. It's the Shamrock Shake. Sneed's arms are flailing at the air. Sneed's arms are going limp.
Kill the bastard!
And Shamrock breaks the hold. Shamrock throws Sneed down in his corner and stumbles away toward her corner, gasping for air. Sneed is face down in his corner, and the American Dream is talking to him. And Dream appears to slip a piece of paper to Tyree Sneed.
If that's what I think it is, Shamrock's gotta look out.
Sneed struggles to his feet. Shamrock has her back turned to Sneed, holding the ropes in the opposite corner, trying not to vomit. Here comes Sneed. Sneed is right behind her now, somewhat crouched over.
Look out, Shamrock!
Shamrock turns around, and Sneed throws fire into the face of Shamrock.
It's the flaming rent voucher! Jesus! Ah!
Shamrock is down, kicking her legs in pain. Sneed has no idea what to do.
What a stupid fuck!
Dream is screaming at Sneed, telling him to bounce off the ring ropes and hit Shamrock with the flying delusion.
That's a useless move!
Sneed moves to center ring, runs to our right, bounces off the ropes, and trips and rolls out of the ring.
Get him, that guy!
That guy picks Tyree Sneed up, applies a side headlock, and raises his fist in the air.
Beat his fucking face in!
Here we go. That guy is removing Sneed's face. One punch after the other.
Here comes Dream!
That guy sees Dream and throws Sneed over the top rope back into the ring.
A perfect crash bag toss by that guy!
That guy and the American Dream continue to exchange heated obscenities outside of the ring to the left of your dial.
All this is doing is giving Shamrock time to recover from the flaming rent voucher Sneed got lucky with. Yeah, Sneed's getting rest too, but Sneed is also bleeding out through his face.
She doesn't appear to be seriously hurt, Ken. Shamrock is on her feet now, and Dream returns to Sneed's corner.
I want to say that was a pussy move, but in the context of this match, Dream realizes he can't help Sneed at all if that guy hits him with a Viking blaster.
It's a pussy move. Shamrock is on her feet as Sneed lies on his back at center ring. Sneed is struggling to turn over. Tyree Sneed appears to be choking on his own blood from a beating that guy laid on his scrawny ass.
Better getting turned over.
That's true, Ken. If Tyree Sneed were to die from that guy's beating, the guy would be charged with murder, and we can't have that.
That's right, Baritone. Only 2 people here tonight have a license to kill.
That's no longer a problem, Ken, as Sneed has managed to turn himself over at center ring, blood pouring from his face. And Shamrock is pissed. Shamrock is standing on the second rope with her right hand cupped to her ear, and this crowd, Ken, is going fucking drunk and crazy.
Now they're gonna see what they came for.
Shamrock jumps down from the ropes and looks at Sneed, a growing puddle of blood as he lies on his face struggling to get up.
She's gonna let him get up, I'll bet, so she can put the Shamrock shake on him.
That guy has put a blue jar on the apron of the ring for some reason. That guy is now standing on the apron of the ring trying to get Shamrock's attention. He has it, and he's pointing at the jar. Shamrock goes to her corner, kneels, and examines the jar.
It's the old Vapor Rub trick.
Kursan?
Go ahead, Oda. I can confirm that the ingredient in the blue jar is, in fact, Vapor Rub. Back to you. Thank you, Ota. Shamrock appears to have removed her rubber gloves, and she is stuffing her nose with a Vapor Rub. Why is she doing that, Ken Half-Nelson?
She can't smell him now, and a nose clip could potentially hurt her or slip off. She's truly dangerous now.
Sneed has battled his way to his feet in the center of the ring. Shamrock is putting on a fresh pair of black rubber gloves. And here comes Shamrock.
Look out!
It's the Shamrock Shake! She's really got that hole blocked in now. Shamrock is really bearing down on that hole, Ken. This could be it.
Shamrock's waited so long for this moment, she is gonna enjoy this.
Shamrock turns Sneed toward us at the center of the ring. He's a mess, Ken, and his face is turning purple.
It looks like Sneed's eyes have been replaced by 2 plums.
And his nose is laying on the left side of his face, a thin strip of skin, the only thing still attaching his nose to his face. Shamrock takes the hold to center ring. Armbar!
He's fucked now, Baritone.
Shamrock is going to break his right arm. And there it goes!
Compound fracture!
Indeed it is, Ken. Shamrock has nearly severed Tyree Sneed's right arm with an armbar. Shamrock grabs Sneed's left arm. Irish whip into the turnbuckle.
Look, Baritone, Sneed's arms are over the ropes.
Sneed hit the turnbuckles back first, and his arms flopped over the top ring ropes, leaving his nearly lifeless body hanging in the corner.
The American Dream is losing his shit in Sneed's corner. He's about to lose his only friend.
Shamrock moves in on Sneed. Shamrock grabs Sneed's nearly severed arm and spins it like a propeller for the crowd.
It's gonna come off.
Shamrock stops swinging Sneed's arm, and I think she has another idea. She does. Shamrock is beating Sneed in the face with his own forearm. Dream is screaming as Shamrock continues to beat Sneed with his own arm. And here comes Dream. That guy meets him at center ring. Viking blaster.
That was a matter of time.
Now Shamrock stops beating Sneed with his own body part as that guy climbs the ropes in the lower right corner of the ring. Meanwhile, Shamrock has put Sneed on the mat. It's a figure 4 leg lock. He wants to break his legs too.
Torture that racist piece of shit.
That guy is still on the top rope. That guy dramatically raises his arms. He's bouncing now on the rope's end. It's the flying elbow of Valhalla. Sneed's done, Baritone. That guy rolls Dream onto his face as Shamrock is still working the figure four. Shamrock applying more pressure on that figure four. And she just did it. Shamrock has just broken both of Tyree Sneed's legs with the figure four. 2 compound fractures for sure. And that guy has the American Dream in the sharpshooter.
That guy is showing off some old-time wrestling skill, Baritone.
Shamrock jumps out of the ring and she appears to be looking for something under the ring. And she has retrieved a small box. Shamrock climbs back into the ring and holds the box up for everyone to see. Meanwhile, referee Herman Branch has made that guy break his hold on the American Dream, and they are preparing to get Dream out of the ring. Meanwhile, Shamrock opens the box, dumps it out. It's Tax. Shamrock has dumped a box of Shamrock-shaped Tax into the upper left corner of the ring. Now Herman Branch has a hold of Dream's wrist. That guy grabs his ankles, and together they lift the American Dream off the canvas and begin to swing Dream back and forth. And now Shamrock picks up Sneed and effortlessly lifts Sneed over her head. This is gonna be brutal.
Too much action!
Too much action is right. Herman Branch and that guy are still swinging the American Dream. And there he goes into the crowd as Shamrock body slams Sneed into the tag. Shamrock turns Sneed over. And again easily lifts Sneed over her head. And she's doing presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slams the other side of Sneed's body into the tag. Sheer brutality.
Gotta make sure he's done on both sides.
He's done, period. As Shamrock grabs Sneed's ankles, she's setting him up for a high-flying finish as she drags him to center ring. Then Shamrock falls backward onto the mat, holding Sneed's right leg.
Off from the knee down.
When Shamrock breaks your leg, she breaks your legs in two. She throws his leg on the mat, grabs Sneed's left leg, and drags his packed and crusted body to center ring. And now referee Herman Branch is stepping in and calling for the ringside doctor. And here comes Dr. Computer Shop. Shamrock goes to her corner, unmarked except for a very light burn she suffered earlier in the match when Tyree Sneed threw a flaming red voucher in her face.
You forgot to mention she's covered in blood.
And none of it's hers, Ken.
There's no way Sneed's alive. His face is hamburger. He's missing an arm and a leg. The entire mat is covered with his blood. If Sneed isn't dead, he's been unconscious for several minutes.
Dr. Computer Shop is still kneeling beside Tyree Sneed. He has checked for a pulse. Now he's placing a stethoscope on Tyree Sneed's chest. The sense of anticipation here in Cone Space Arena is crazy. Now Dr. Computer Shop moves the stethoscope to the left side of Sneed's chest. He's done that, and now he is placing the stethoscope on his neck. He nods his head, and the referee signals the fight is still on.
I don't know what else Shamrock can do to him.
Shamrock picks up Sneed's lower leg. Now Shamrock turns to Sneed lying on the mat and starts beating him in the face with his own foot.
This is so fucking cool.
8, 9, 10. And Shamrock throws the detached limb into the crowd and climbs the rope.
I think she's going for the flying double knee drop.
It certainly looks like it, Ken. She is now standing on the top rope, and the crowd is going batshit. 1, 2, 3, flying through the air. Amazing!
I can't believe I saw what I just saw.
Shamrock has just jumped off the top rope, done a 360-degree spin in the air, landed on Tyree Sneed with both knees, bounced off the mat, and then did another 360-degree spin, landed perfectly in her corner on the second set of ring ropes, where she is now standing and hailing the crowd. Herman Branch has called for Dr. Computer Shop, and this could be it. It ought to be Baritone. When she hit him with those knees, the blood spurted out of his mouth like a fire hydrant. It was certainly ugly. Dr. Computer Shop has arrived at the scene and goes to one knee, takes Tyree Sneed's wrist.
What he still has left, Baritone.
That is a true fact, Ken. Now it is stethoscope time. Places the stethoscope on the right side of Tyree Sneed's chest. Now on the left side. And now he puts it on his neck to check the carotid artery. Dr. Computer Shop shakes his head, and the match is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and still your Purgatory Wrestling Federation Intergender Champion, Shamrock!
Referee Herman Branch hands Shamrock the belt, and she lifts it over her head with great pride.
That was the most brutal ass beating I've ever seen.
Yes, it was total blood, guts, and glory here tonight at Tone Space Arena in Steedville, as we have witnessed Shamrock take the life of Tyree Sneed. There is, of course, that regeneration problem, though, Ken.
Yep, sure is. Another 24 hours, he'll be back annoying us again, but right now he's done as a doornail.
One of the unfortunate things about living in Purgatory, Tyree Sneed is eternal, and he is here to torture souls.
I think that pretty well sums it up, Baritone.
We have a couple of final notes before we leave you here tonight. A report on the American Dream. When he was thrown into the crowd, he was partially cannibalized. According to reports, his right arm was partially eaten before he was removed by Sneedville EMT personnel. The American Dream is now in Sneedville Hospital, where he is expected to make a full recovery. God damn it.
Well, you can't have everything, Baritone.
Yeah, I suppose you're right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, for Ken Half Nelson, I am Rich Baritone, and this has been the first ever pronounced dead match. We certainly hope you enjoyed it. Good night, everyone.
Cashless Slam 21 has been brought to you by loneliness. Be a complete asshole and get some loneliness today. This is 5150 KUNT Radio, Sneedville Purgatory, on the Purgatory Wrestling Federation Network.
That makes me want to write another wrestling match. That was Cashless Slam 21 from 2021 right here on the St. Patrick's Day Smokin of the Green right here on Negative 43 TV. It's time now for our main feature, the big show of the evening. We are going to watch Leaving on a Jet Bus 2. If you read in the description, this is important for two reasons. First of all, you'll see the first reason. I won't spoil that for you unless you've already read the description. And the other really significant thing that happens in this particular show is that Tyree Sneed plainly explains his theory of equity. And yes, indeed, it's every bit as insane as you think it is. It was the first time I've ever heard him explain it, and up to this point, it's the last time that I've heard him explain it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Look at your screen. Yes, indeed, it's the first appearance of the Bat Mask. In this case, it's a pair of children's sunglasses that has a Batman mask over the top, and it looks as stupid and insane on a grown man as one might imagine it to. So here we go. This is a Sunday night NPD theater. It's got television commercials in it. It was supposed to mimic an evening of television in the late 1950s, but we may go ahead and skip over the commercials simply for time. If you want to see the original, there are links to both of tonight's videos in the description. So You may want to check that out if you have some time. So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy with me. Oh, God, please enjoy it. Leaving on a jet bus, too. And we'll be talking all over this. Since there is a clean copy already in existence, I'll shut up and let's go. Yes, indeed, let's go. Ah, okay, I got to go over here. KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater. This week, Tyree Sneed and Firelord Kursan star in Leaving on a Jet Bus 2, Come Talk to Batman. KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater is brought to you by Baby Food Lithium and Batman. And now, on with our feature presentation on Negative 43 KUNT TV. Look at your screen. Frost has a wonderful idea. Anybody that smokes them, smoke them if you got them. And there they are, the bat mask, the bat sunglasses, the very first obvious piece of evidence that his Batman delusion was beginning to get out of his control. And you're about to meet Firelord Kursan, for those of you who weren't around during this period. He's the dullest, most monotone person you will ever hear on Negative 43 TV. I'll hit the button and you can hear it for yourself.
Anyway, what's up, Kursan? Can you hear me? Let's see if he can hear me. Kursan, your mic is muted.
Yes, I just got back. I had to I had to go to the toilet.
Yep, that is the level of conversation that you can expect from Kursan this evening. Isn't that a nice picture there? I think it is.
Oh, that's awesome. What have you been up to? These headphones were really good. I just caught these right now.
You brought yourself a new headphone, huh?
Yeah.
Huh. Very interesting. Were you driving with me for the past, several weeks, I would say. I was a bit concerned of you, to put it bluntly. Like, oh come on, this is just play. Excuse me, a phone call.
In this particular live stream, he does have a couple of shining moments, if I recall correctly.
You're good. I'm glad y'all can hear what's coming through the headphones. That's really good.
Okay, on the screen it says, "We're not happy about your fucking headphones. It should have been you instead of Cliff Burton." Reference to him riding on a bus.
Kursan, when you come back, just let the song finish, please, and then we'll continue.
Hey, when that happens, when I'm trying to talk to you and I'm in the minute, we're in the middle of something, and I ended up getting interrupted for a phone call.
Here,
See how
let this song finish and then we'll talk.
Yes. So what I was going to ask you the question is,
Let the song finish and then we'll talk.
okay.
Yeah, the future. Thank you.
I'm not gay, my boyfriend is. He closes his eyes when we kiss. He'll stick his finger up my ass every time I make a pass. Follows my Peter when I sleep. When we fuck, he does it deep. He ain't ashamed to swallow jizz. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. He's the one with the stretchy wrist. Strips around in lingerie, lets me come all in his face. He'll go down and suck my dick after I've been packing shit. Cause it's my cock, he can't resist. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. Close his eyes when we kiss. He'll stick his finger up my ass every time I make a pass. Feels my Peter when I sleep. When we fuck, he does it deep. He ain't ashamed to swallow jizz. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is.
Well, I must say that we had some people arrive at a most interesting time in this video. Please say hello to Ballitis. Please say hello to Smooth 505. Please say hello to Joe Packer II. And I am all caught up. Let's proceed.
Anyway, Kursan, what are you worried about me for? What's going on?
My question that I was about to pose to you while I was rudely interrupted from my phone, family members. I was a bit concerned about you. You've been gone for at least a couple of weekdays for, well, as you would have probably
Okay,
guessed.
yeah. Well, that makes sense because, yeah, I did think of that. Thought did cross my mind because the Discord that we had, and I just kind of left it. Yeah, I had to handle my business with them trying to, imprison me, basically. Mm-hmm. So what happened is while everyone was sleeping on me, I was plugging away, working my ass off, and now I only have I didn't even have 5,000 shares of this company now.
Ah, yes, App Harvest Memories. Please welcome Sheriff Gonset to the show.
I've got 10,955, so almost 11,000 that quickly, and I paid off $800 in fines for the bullshit they made up.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now to take back what you just said, or I'll put a bullet through your head. This is your last warning. Take back what you just said. That's what I just tried to prevent.
I should probably clear something up before we go any further. If my memory serves me right, this video is from a period of time after he left Minneapolis and temporarily returned to Green Bay. I believe what we are seeing is his trip home from that total misadventure.
I told you not to start this. I will buy something and go put it through your head. Last chance. Take back what you just said. That's all you got to say. I take it back. Either do it or I'm going to put a bullet in your head.
That they completely took out of context and they lied.
It's International Stanley. Who knows where he is in the world?
So they thought they had me. So if you remember, everybody was scared and was and they came in here talking about court and none of it happened.
Hey, all I know is you're going to die. That's the only thing I know. You have one option. Take back what you said or I'll put a pistol in your mouth. What do you want to do? Take back what you said, stupid bitch. Or you and your fuckers will get murdered.
And that's what I said. Do you remember? I kept telling them, I just paid my shit. Okay.
Spina bifida is here. You got it wrong. It's spinal bifida. That's an inside joke at this point for all of you newcomers to Sneedville.
Paid it right away. It didn't even take me long.
I mean, goddamn, this is almost what it felt like today. Because if you had to deal with the business on your side of things, at least I would actually understand it, and I would rather let somebody do their things rather than just constantly pestering anything of what has been going on your end. But
I'm glad you asked. I'm glad that you're concerned, but
No,
yeah,
I think the cop that said he was like Jeffrey Dahmer, I believe that was in Oklahoma City.
saying everything.
I think there are so many moving parts to this story.
I'm just saying, like, at what point do we get on here and like talk about like positivity?
There's a green light on your head. I'm putting money on your head. Send it to the courts. You're not gonna fucking tell me reality's not reality. Get the fuck off my computer. I don't have to take your delusion.
Like, at what point do we stop looking at the negative and like start looking at like all the good shit? That's the only thing I'm wondering. I'm not saying you're doing that right now because you're not, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like,
totally.
like if you focus on like, you know, a little bit more positive things, you usually have a better outlook in your life. You know, and that's the thing. They want people to worry and live stressed and create blockages for them, and I didn't let them do it to me. And they want me to be nervous and caring about what they know and what they're doing. I don't care about none of these people, man.
None of y'all, bro, because all of y'all don't listen. And I tell motherfucking bitches to do something, and all y'all want to play fucking games and keep letting these people play internet games when I told you to get them the fuck off your shit. That's number one. Number two, I don't have to hold shit together, bitch. I'm rich. I'm not homeless. You're not going to call me a name. You will never disrespect me. You will never get on this fucking panel. Anyone affiliated with you are telling me I'm not supposed to bust back when y'all say something my direction. Ain't getting on this fucking panel. We changing the whole shit. Fuck your views. Fuck you people. I don't need you, bro. Difficult. You already got exposed as broke. Fuck out of here.
Yes, of course he smokes Newports. The pose wouldn't be complete without them.
I'm just living my life. Ain't no way to stop me or my life. Period. I'm straight. Whatever you want to do it.
I mean, usually when it comes to that kind of perspective, I mean, you're being honest with me, and I'm honest with you, but it always does come down to I always do have two minds with one. What's the word I'm looking for?
We don't know. You'll figure it out here in just a minute. Newports have always been premium cigarettes. When I started smoking, which was about 1973, they were just a little bit more expensive than other cigarettes, but they were. Now it's ridiculous. They're pushing $10. They're over $10 in some places. American Spirits are pretty much $10 a pack. They don't want to ban it. They just want to strangle you for the money.
Two minds with one. Oh, by the way, you have actually a badass Batman-looking glasses you have.
Back in the day, I smoked Newports. One thing, I never had brand loyalty for no other reason than, in the end, they're not going to have loyalty to you, so why bother?
Suck ass.
There's no way that I would even deny that. Now, I always do have two minds on one side of a coin, one or the other. So it's kind of a duplicity.
Two minds on one side of the coin. Somehow that didn't come out right, but Memphis Shay's here, and that always comes out right.
It's made me think about it, but I do always admit, and it's actually pretty good when you look at that, because there's always on the other side. It's always, and I tend to be a bit of a pessimistic mofo when we talk about things, but I try to be as openly as and admitting to some things of what you have not been aware of them, and you already know about that.
Funny you should mention Marlboros and menthols in the same sentence. Menthol Marlboros are what got me. My brother's girlfriend didn't give me my first cigarette, just gave me the first one I really liked, and it was a menthol Marlboro, and I have come to regret that. Smoking is one of those things. It's likely not going to kill you today, but you reach a point of no return with it. It's just better not to do it at all.
The only thing that I can tell you is that you saved me.
Save all that lung space for marijuana smoke.
And that's a good saving grace. That's coming from you back in those days. We're not. Oh, that's the last time we're going to mention about that. So, kind of felt like I was in the Viper's pit.
Okay, this one says, Pride, well, let me see if I can go back and catch that one. I can. Can I? I'm starting to reach fuck it. Let's see what happens here.
Thing is, what you have not been aware of that, and you already know about that. The only thing that I can tell you is that you saved me, and that's a good saving grace. That's coming from you back in those days. We're not. Oh, that's the last time we're going to mention about that. So, kind of felt like I was in the Viper's pit.
Okay, there it is. It says prideless and friendless self-worth. Who needs self-worth? While I'm stopped, you know what my favorite all-time cigarette was? Bel Airs. The ones with the pretty blue and white packs. That was the best menthol cigarette ever.
A thing like that, and I do fully appreciate that. But
thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, but that is true. I did save you out of that snake den.
Yes, and that's actually something that I could definitely appreciate that. And I do always have that pessimistic kind of point of view. And some people tell me, "Oh, stop being so pessimistic," but it has hardened me every time I don't know. I've been in so many circumstances that I've been through. It's not just about it in a personal life.
You know, you can step on this guy anywhere, and it just doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any difference at all. Yes, indeed. Look at your screen. Again, this is the first public crack. The first time that he ever went Batman in public. The first sign that he was about to completely lose control of this delusion. It's a significant little thing here.
But it also happens on the internet side of things, so it can be a bit difficult to track it.
It absolutely is. This is really pretty darn significant. There is a link to the original in the description. Check it out, just not right now.
If you get my meaning. I don't think if I never met you through another connection, through another ways of meaning, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Oh God, shut up! I'm trying to do a show here.
And that's it almost felt like it as if it's a fate, because I do believe in fate. Fate.
Oh, I do too.
Has always. Fate has always.
Karma.
Yes, I mean, fate has always led me to believe that I would see you when a time do come, and frankly, this is what had led up to this point. And anything that I just said here is something that I would never unequivocally deny on those things that I just said here. And
it's like dialogue from an Ed Wood movie or something.
This is more than what could I
from a bad Ed Wood movie, and that would really be saying something.
Appreciate it for you having me on your voice. So there's no way that I will backstab you or betray you, none in any circumstances, none whatsoever. But
he didn't have to worry about that. Later on, Jenny and Tyree were both mocking Kursan to his face, and he hasn't been seen or heard from since. Thank goodness.
There's the other side of me that I want to tell you this. I'm unforgiving a type of person, because if they try to backstab me or they talk behind my back, that is where I will absolutely not tolerate it, and I would absolutely cut them off it. But if they do good to me first, I will reject their apology.
Sure you would. Look at the screen, please. Memphis Shea says, has Darkside Becky made a Joey puppet yet? I want to see that. Everybody wants to see that one. I even heard tell she was working on a Rich baritone puppet. That would be really, really funny. But yes, I heard that she was in fact working on a Joey puppet.
And sorry, you have to acknowledge your actions. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about that has recently happened on my end. And quite frankly, this individual that I was trying to talk to, he was being uncooperative.
Being a cuck does not mean somebody's banging my wife.
And he doesn't have the mental capability to understand what the hell's going on. And that actually makes him a terrible person. I hate to say this, but this is why I hate him.
That was funny the way you said it. I'm listening.
And this, when you think about this, and this is happening in both in public and on private, and I was being an observationist, if you get my meaning. Observationist is something what you observe through their actions and their words. And this is always what I go with by the philosophy going, action speaks louder than words. No one can deny that.
I always say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Greiker is here on the St. Patrick's Day evening on Negative 43 TV.
But what this ex-friend was doing it to me, he just immediately cut me off. And to that was not an option for him to cut me off, because I wanted to talk him out of it and get him out, pull his head out of his ass, and to stop acting like he just can't handle it. He just takes everything literally. That's wrong on him.
Okay, I think I'll go ahead and run the first commercial. It's a commercial for Lithium, a sponsor of Sunday Night NBD Theater. In context, it's funny. The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
A loved one suffer from bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder is difficult to deal with, and some may feel like their emotions are out of balance. Some may experience severe mood swings, including extreme depression, racing thoughts, unusual bouts of energy, irritability, trouble with relationships, and dangerous or risky behavior. Lithium is one of the most common mood stabilizers for people with bipolar disorder or breastfeeding. If you are pregnant or trying to become pregnant, contact your provider, as this can result in a heart valve defect in your child, and lithium levels will have to be frequently taken during pregnancy. Call your doctor if you experience nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, increased thirst, and increased urination. Other symptoms to look out for are tremors, headache, fatigue, muscle weakness, vision changes, or mental status changes such as confusion, poor concentration, and slurred speech, as these could be signs of impending lithium toxicity. Adjust your dose to reduce the chances of toxicity. Maintain a consistent fluid intake of 2 to 3 liters per day. Maintain an adequate sodium diet of 2 to 3 grams daily, as a decrease in sodium levels can cause increased lithium levels.
I mean, damn, is that enough salt? I think it is.
An increase in sodium can cause a decrease.
That's enough salt to give a baby carrot a heart attack.
Lithium level. Do not use NSAIDs while taking lithium, as this will increase levels of lithium in your body and can lead to toxicity. Do not drink alcohol while taking this medication, as it will decrease the therapeutic effects and increase the likelihood of unwanted side effects. If you have signs of renal or cardiovascular diseases, contact your provider immediately, as they may ask you to stop taking lithium and switch you to another medication.
Oh God, I would hope so.
Lithium has been proven to be incredibly effective in managing manic episodes in patients with bipolar disorder and helping patients put their life back in balance.
I now feel like my bipolar disorder is under control, and our relationship has never been better.
Contact your provider if you feel lithium will be right for you.
Indeed, sis, that is a whole lot of salt, but it sounds like you may have a therapeutic need for it. Okay, let me go ahead and hit the button here, and we'll jump forward a little bit, skip the other commercial, and get right back to the meat of the matter.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Well, let's see.
Sits there and fucks with me every day.
No,
the new
we'll run
lawyer
it.
who I hire will make sure that she stops harassing me. If not, I'm not hiring them. You understand? I want to be able to talk to you and contact you. I want to be able to be with you. Stop fucking it up. Shut up. Grow up. You understand?
Oh, God.
I'm tired of the faggot shit. I'm not fucking around with nothing on this shit. You understand? I love you, Lily. I want to be with you. Everything is fine. Talk to me in person. Be real. You said that in under 2 weeks I would be with you. Do what you promised.
5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Okay, that first commercial break was pretty good. We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night MPD Theater on Negative 43 KUNT TV.
That's kind of what time it's for. If you haven't noticed, that's what I'm doing. It's like people didn't think that I was going to just turn it all up right away. And what happened basically is that like people over there were all up in my business.
I believe that she did, DZ. There may be somebody in here with more information on that than certainly I have. That whole situation was quite a while before I arrived at Sneedville.
And they didn't have we don't tolerate certain things. Like we all come from different environments. It's not a big deal to me. It's just about like how you were raised. And
the generic ones are white though.
I've just learned that like I have a lot of like family background. Like I'd rather get in touch with my roots again. And that's what like my dad always told me. He's like, that's all you really got to do is just get in touch with who you are and your roots, your ancestry, and you're golden.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
And I didn't understand it at the time, but now I do. And that's why my dad was so intelligent, because he wouldn't just talk shit. Like he had a lot of life experience. He lived in Africa and in England. He grew up in England.
That's not just a lie, that's a fucking lie.
So, you know, he was well traveled. So my thing is like, you know, everybody gets on here and talk, but they don't offer you nothing. Like every time I get on here, even if I'm just typing.
No, a glass of pea half dull was more accurate than you would imagine.
Like posts, anything I'm doing, like it's offering people something that will help them.
5:18 a.m. the post on the bottom we are at. You contacted me with your BS whore. Read your line thread title. Read your line thread title. I had already asked you not to contact me. Keep breaking the law. See if I don't call the fucking it. What is this fucking it? See if I don't call the fucking it cops. I'm real sick of your BS, dude. Stop contacting me and not letting me fucking talk, bitch. Grow the fuck up. If you get to swalks, I get to speak, cunt. I shut you the fuck down with the facts and reality and truth you can't handle. Now, STFU. Truth always wins. Being righteous will always win. Punk, fishified bitch. All you do, is whine and cry like a little pussy-ass cunt. Acne fake bitch. My Reuben was fantastic. We went to 3 different grocery stores here in our town, and every deli counter was out of corned beef. So we wound up getting a brisket, roasting it, slicing it ourselves, and it may be the only way we're ever going to do it again. They were that good. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Spuds McGee is here. It's always a good time when old Spuds is around.
And at the end of the day, to me, that's all that matters. I'm not on here to look any way to anyone. I'm just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and totally. I do totally where you get from. I mean, honestly, it's simply just what you are, or simply just who you are. You are you, and I am me. And that's who.
If God made something better than brisket, he kept it for himself. You ever really need to get something to drink, but you're doing a podcast? That's where I'm at right now. So let's make a game out of this. I'm going to pause. I'm not going to pause anything. What am I talking about? I'm going to mute the microphone. Then I'm going to go get something to drink. Let's see if, when I come back, I remember to turn the damn thing on. So far, so good. DZ says he's going to play with his dog. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here, DZ. Makes everything just that much more fun when you're here. So let me do what I was speaking of. It's time to mute the mic, get something to drink, and see if somehow I can avoid muting myself. I'll be right back.
We are. But the fact that when I say this, there's two minds with different sides of a coin. This is what I meant to say. I have two minds with different sides of the coin. One time I tend to be good. The other time I tend to be bad. But I always strike a balance. This is where it's meant to be. You need to strike a balance. However, sometimes when you try to strike a balance and sometimes it doesn't actually work, it tends to come up with that. And I'm going to admit this to you. I do tend to be cruel at times. And I mean, I'm going to ask you a question. Have I been honest to you at any given point whatsoever?
Yeah, you've always been 100 and honest.
So it's kind of what it makes me feel. Yes, people will call me I'm a cruel mofo that I am, and that's. But my intention was to not make like that. But they sometimes when they talk behind my back, doesn't matter if it's on public or private.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to check them if they're doing sucker shit. That's what I'm saying. These people are backwards. We're not trying to be like them.
No.
And that's the end of it. So, like I was saying, I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'll let you continue. But I was just trying to explain to you, they just decided one day they'd wake up, have amnesia, and start trying me.
Much better. My mouth isn't a desert anymore.
And I think they forgot who they're dealing with, because now this won't stop. Like you started something and began something that it's just going to get worse and worse for y'all.
Yes.
I'm never going to stop. Like, that's what they have to understand. Like, I have my own, radio show. Like, this is real shit. People watch this. I could spread this.
That, of course, said you're not on the radio, but you're supposed to be on psych meds.
Everywhere now. That's what I'm about to do. I got business cards on me right here to promote my fitness business. I'm about to start working on that. I'm going to be doing small projects. Like, everything I'm doing right now is going to be about activism, the channel, and promoting, trying to build businesses.
We are currently experiencing multiple personality disorders. Please stand by. Look at your screen. I'll read it for you. El Frost says Lily and her husband now live on his old property. LOL, that is absolutely true. And that is a fact that he will be reminded of at least once this coming week with Karma Chameleon. It should be ready, could be ready by Wednesday. More than likely, we'll see a premiere Saturday on that. But when I get it done, to me, it's so funny. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it back. You know, you just want to get it out there.
Like, for real. And just be an entrepreneur.
Props to you.
Yeah. Right.
Props
so, things are going to be hard. They're going to be hard as fuck because, like I said, people didn't give me any time to prepare for anything. I'm just surviving right now, trying to get by, which, by the way, we need all the cash out. I can get it right now because I need the help, and it's right below me right here. But point is, that's all I want to do. I mean, for me, there's no more 9 to 5 grind. Like now, I could make money on here. That's all I really need.
You can probably hear it, so I probably ought to introduce it. Ladies and gentlemen, my furnace.
I'm going to be working too, but I would never let anyone know anything about where I'm even going, where I'm ending up. No one's going to have a clue.
As a singer, I can say with no doubt that Boy George was simply a fabulous singer. I was a metalhead in the early 80s, but I always had the softer side. You need the light to go with the dark, you know. And Do You Really Want to Hurt Me is one of the greatest songs I've ever heard. Oh my God, what a voice he had.
Where I'm going, because I'm going somewhere completely different and new.
We are currently experiencing lack of self-awareness. Please stand by. He suffers from lack of awareness all the time. I could drop that into every video I do 30 times.
So the point is, like, how do I put it?
We're here to talk over this anyway. Joe Pack says he likes chicks with dicks. There's no chicks with dicks, only guys with tits. Yeah, you could probably file that whole thing under too much information. And for those of you who are newer in town, that it's true. It's absolutely true.
Like when I work now, like that money gets invested into.
I love the song Save a Prayer. The favorite song of mine that Duran Duran ever did. By and large, I really wasn't into it, you know?
A company and a stock that these people, y'all don't know it.
But Save a Prayer is a beautiful song.
And I keep telling you the opposite and lying to you because you're trying to play with me. Okay? And it wouldn't matter what you know because you're stupid and you can't build nothing. But point being, y'all don't know anything about what I'm doing. You'll never figure it out because you're not as smart as me. This is my thing. So, again, for me, it's like when I work, like that money's going to get pushed into a stock that's going to make so much more money out of it. It's unreal, and that's my only focus right now is trying to get over 100,000 of the shares this year. Because if I get 100,000 shares, if it goes up $1, that's over 100 grand right there on top of whatever money I have in it, and it'll give me my profit back too. So, or my loss back is what I'm saying. So, point being, if you get 100,000 shares of this company, if it goes up to $16, that's $160,000.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, is that even correct, or am I? Because I'm tired as fuck right now. Let me think.
Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
TED Talks or TED the movie? TED the movie could have been fantastic. The subplot sucked.
I mean, you are correct. You are correct.
No, wait. No, I'm not correct because I'm exhausted. Point being, it's actually 1.6.
Wiccan arrives with her favorite Boy George song, Mine is Love is Love.
Million, I'm sorry. Because if you get 100,000 shares at the stock price goes to $16, that's 1.6 mil.
For a Sunday night, the party's kicking up pretty darn good. My sector is here saying he must have lost everything with these shares as well. All of a sudden, no go. Yeah, App Harvest was a absolute disaster that everybody saw coming except him.
So what I'm doing is a very big thing. Nobody's ever done it before, ever. It's never happened. Warren Buffett didn't do it. Zuckerberg didn't do it. None of these people did it. They just lied for them and they're little puppets and they're all broke.
And I'm hearing the word break through something, getting through something, breaking through something, a breakthrough, a breakthrough, a breakthrough, a breakthrough, a breakthrough, a breakthrough. I'm hearing it loud. A breakthrough, a breakthrough, a breakthrough, breaking through, a breakthrough, breaking through. Here's the second part of it.
The farting preacher. Back around the turn of the century, that was hot stuff. Probably one of the first internet memes. It was one of the first.
And the sooner that the public realizes that, the more that I'll respect people.
That's
so.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an Aussie in our presence. Please say hello to Game Over.
understand like my position. Like I don't care. I haven't cared for years because nobody's being realistic, and I always said that. Like if they want to have a real conversation about just reality.
Yeah, I mean, farts are funny at an extremely primal, childish level, but you wouldn't ever want anybody to say about you, yeah, he's really funny, man. He farts all the time.
Not that's gonna make me
witty,
look good. Not to kiss my own ass like y'all do. But and by y'all, I clearly don't mean you. I mean, the public. But to have a conversation that just exists, and to really like, if people want to compete, like with me, actually compete and acknowledge how much I've made and spent, what I've done and accomplished financially, and just in every category. Don't just say, well, I'm going to try to judge you off of wherever I want to put you in my mind or where I think you're at.
His rhetoric has changed so little.
You understand what I'm saying?
Totally. And I actually do at least acknowledge your position that you do make money. You do make a shitload of money that you have. And I honestly don't think I can. I don't think I can actually argue with that, even if I had something, because I'm not a financial advisor, not in any shape or form. But you are actually, at least you got to understand every single thing that you have to understand in your entire life. I'm not saying you have to, but.
All right, second commercial break. Let's see what it is. The first break was pretty darned good. We may just skip ahead. The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
Now you can be Batman in your very own Batmobile by Marx. Comes complete with battery. No batteries needed, ever. Just back up to wind the powerful spring motor. Set the brake. Release and holy blast off! Away you go in your very own Batmobile by Marx.
I had one of those when I was a kid. It wasn't the Batmobile thing, but it was this little red thing. I remember I loved it. I loved it. And of course, my big brother had to break it by overwinding it. For a 5-year-old at the time, I was pretty bent out of shape. Well, the commercial breaks are 2 for 2 so far. We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater on negative 43 KUNT TV.
That you actually do make a valid point.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing for me is that I spent years trying to build like these networks. And then I built the networks so that without thinking, I knew that they would connect. Kind of like when I talk, I'll take ideas that will then come back and connect. And that's kind of what I'm leaning on, is that I've built networks that I know work. And
I built networks that I know work. 2 years later, you are actually in a worse position. It's truly amazing. It takes almost a level of fuck up to where it could be considered a talent.
That's what I'm good at. I'm good at learning how to move the right way, how to live cheaper, how to cut funds, how to like right now I'm sitting on around like what 7K. I need some donations to get back to 7K because that's where I should have been at it. So I was actually over that, but that's why they got mad and did all this and tried to put me out where I couldn't survive, right? So point being, I'm pretty tough. I'm sure I'm going to be all right. I'll figure it out. Point is, that's where people come in. That's where the whole movement and point of what I'm doing is it's not based off just lining my pockets, but it's based off of wanting to stand behind something in a movement and see like good, righteous people win instead of what they try to do on this evil network where the CEO is a witch. Okay, fuck her. And basically, you know what I'm saying? Like they just
yes, high quality Greyhound Wi-Fi.
Donate tons of money to evil, to people hating on their own people, their self-hate, self-deprecation, humiliation, exploiting. That's why all they do is get on here and they feel like I think it's funny because you have narcissists. They get on this network, they want to exploit people. You've never exploited.
Okay, sounds like Kursan really enjoyed that point. What a beta cuck. And on your screen, yeah, I agree. Half Harvest, everybody knew what was going to happen. You're right, about 6 months before shit went under, he had plenty of time. He fucked around. He bought the stock until he couldn't buy it anymore. And then all of a sudden, it was all God.
You've tried very hard, but you've never actually exploited me. And y'all need to really reevaluate your campaign because in order to exploit me.
You know what? I'm going to go back maybe a minute or so that we can catch this entire thing clearly, because this is the other interesting thing that Kursan does while he is on with Tyree Sneed. For all the world, it sounds like he's either whacking the crackhead or he's actually having sex. It's absolutely bizarre. And like I said, it's the only other thing he does that's even interesting. So we'll go back about 45 seconds or so, and we'll catch this complete without me running my goddamn mouth.
Self-deprecation, humiliation, exploiting. That's why all they do is get on here and they feel like I think it's funny because you have narcissists. They get on this network, they want to exploit people. You've never exploited. You've tried very hard, but you've never actually exploited me. And y'all need to really reevaluate your campaign because in order to exploit me, you got to make money off me, and you don't. Ain't nobody ever made 1 cent off of my content. Now they've done it with someone else, and I don't even believe that. When they followed like they did Diana Ricky, stalking her life like they did me, tried with me and failed. I didn't let them do to me what they did to her. And one of the members, the same, crazy, who was trying to argue with that. How do you argue reality? Diana Ricky got ruined and destroyed because of these people. That's what happened. I'm not dumb. I know what's going on. I don't even have to pay attention. It comes to me. The information always chooses me. So I'm just saying, I didn't let them do to me what they did to her. And they're pissed about that. Because that was the thing. You came for me and you
It's been a while since I watched this, but I don't believe Firelord Kursan is quite done yet.
You got the right one and you came for the wrong one, right?
Okay, this says, did we get the right one or the wrong one? You're so inbred, it's sad. Go on already.
Let's go ahead and keep typing. Block you when I'm not reading anything. God, these people are just so corny because they don't bother me.
It's called having some fucking respect. Ain't none of y'all got no fucking money, nigga. Ain't none of y'all doing nothing real, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, bitch? I ain't no YouTuber, nigga. Pull up. You won't, right? Then shut the fuck up. Acting like you making fun of someone. Bitch, you know exactly what'll happen. Trick, bring it out here. Faggot. Don't ever get on a fucking panel line. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. None of you little motherfuckers. You got it? If anyone got a problem, pull the fuck up. Ain't nothing we need to talk about. You don't ask me shit. Pull up. Exactly, pussy.
John Cole, funny you should mention that. What a grifty bitch I is.
I know what you're gonna do. I know your ammo. It's the same rinse and repeat, just like you had the bitch say. It's the same thing over and over, and it's like it's not even cute. Like they act like they're being cute, like they're trying to find a way to combat. Like you can't be combative but then ignore my position.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
Best in Show is here. This one is full of good moments. It really is, but most of them don't have anything to do with Firelord Kursan, except right now, I believe he is either masturbating or having sex while talking to Tyree. And I think there's a spectacular end in store. I think it's been a very long time since I watched this.
Y'all is not grown. You come on here, you type something, and then you act like you did something, and it's like, I'm here, I'm bothering you. But wait, let me finish this. You're not bothering me. You need to hear the words coming out of my mouth, mentally ill people. You have never bothered me. It is frustrating to anyone if they're speaking and they're beating you in what you started, and then you can't acknowledge they get lost. Don't start shit. Like, go listen to Little John or something, homie. I don't know what to tell you. Like, don't start something, then not finish it. Get your ass kicked in it. And then whine about it. That's not how life works. And that's the exact reason why y'all make it nowhere, because you don't have any character. So while you sit there and you act like I was ever at the mercy of a job or anybody there, I'm not. I'm richer than all of them, because rich is a state of mind. You keep asking me what I own, what I got, what's in my name, how much money. It ain't about that. Is that what life's about?
According to you, it's about all that it's about. And all the garbage you just said over the last 30 seconds, you put the lie to that yourself by your physical surroundings. People that are as rich as you claim to be, they ain't going to be on that bus.
Hey, let me ask you something personally.
Okay.
All right, here we are. This is the other big selling point of this particular movie. The slide says, and now, the amusement park analogy. You have been warned. Yes, this is the one and only time that I am aware of where Tyree states his theory of equity. And yes, it's What can I tell you? Let's just listen to it.
Go ahead.
If you lived in an amusement park and you got to ride the rides every day, okay, and you enjoyed that amusement park every day, could you call that your amusement park even though you don't own it?
Even though I don't own it, I could. Oh, sorry.
Let me rephrase it for you to make it a little bit clearer.
Okay.
Are you not getting the same benefits and actually more benefits than whoever claims to own that and has to pay taxes on that? Are you getting a better deal or a worse deal in that position if you have access? Hi, babe. If you have access to the same amusement park.
If I get the access to the amusement park and I get the worst deal out of it, then I wouldn't be able to make any of this. So
let me rephrase it one more time so you can try to process what I'm telling you. If you lived in an amusement park, okay, and you don't pay taxes because you don't own it, but you lived in an amusement park, are you not richer than the person who owns that amusement park and has to pay taxes on it?
No, I wouldn't pay taxes.
No, just answer the question. Do you think that you're richer or poorer than the person who owns that amusement park that has to pay taxes?
I'll pause here for just a second to just prevent your brain from melting, give you a little cool down phase here. Ah, yes, the kind of comedy that removes IQ points. Okay, you can see it on your screen. It was here that Kursan realized he had fucked up. Indeed, he did.
I have to. I'll have to answer
for you. I'll answer for you. You're richer than that person, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I have to pay taxes, and that's why I understand how to create situations where I get not only bang for my buck, but I get multi-million-dollar companies with like $20 down. And what people don't understand how I'm moving and living. I made this a lifestyle. Is that
I don't know. Is it an idea whose time has come?
Instead of, because I'll never have the chances y'all have, and I don't want them because it's a pipe dream. It's wolf tickets. It don't exist. I don't want an illusion. I don't want credit. I don't want none of y'all's fake whips. I don't want none of that. I own all my cars right now. Are they messed up? Yeah, cars all fuck up. That's life.
Money Mike says, I heard a story about a guy in middle school that hid at Six Flags overnight to not have to pay again, and he became a legend amongst his friends.
Nice.
I want everything that's real and the truth, no matter how ugly it is. So my point is, I would much rather be.
The drummer was Danny Richmond, and he played for Charles Mingus, so you know he knew his shit.
In the position, and I'm not completely in that position, but I'd rather be in the position where I don't have to pay taxes, where I get to enjoy what the person who has to pay on that because they own it, so they can run around bragging saying, I own this. Who cares? Do you really think, like, I'm just saying, what's the point anymore?
We are currently experiencing narcissistic personality disorder. Please stand by.
There was never any point to that game. Like, the point was what, to get like girls, to get pussy. Like, that's stupid, man. I don't need that. I've never needed anything extra. I just be me.
Yes.
So, like, the shit is just mad corny to me.
Yes. So I think you actually make a good point. You told me you actually answered it for me. I'm richer than those poor people, and somebody has to pay taxes for me. Am I correct?
He doesn't really think he made a point. He's just scared to disagree with him. The only way you can stay on his panel is to suck his ass.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. Is for people to stop thinking literally, because they just don't want to. Like, they're committed to disagreeing with me. They're not actually disagreeing.
Indeed, what the fuck does that even mean?
If you're just here to disagree with every word that comes out of my mouth, then you're not actually disagreeing. Do you not agree?
Well, there are certain.
If you disagree with everything that comes out of my mouth, then you're not actually disagreeing. I need to throw this into the editor. There's all kinds of clips I could take from this one.
Instances I do disagree with, but on this note, I will actually agree, and I totally, 100% equivocally agree with you, even if it's a bit.
And I guess Kursan didn't bust out live, if you know what I mean.
Well, melodramatic, perhaps not, but you do get a point.
And see, that's the thing. Like you've never been like a yes man.
I'll read it for those of you watching on the phone. All Kursan does is yes man you. He wouldn't be on your show otherwise. Facts, B. Yeah, they are facts. Boy, these are long pauses.
So like that's my thing, is just like when we come to my show, like talking to other people outside of you, not you. But I don't need people coming over here typing things that don't make sense.
No.
It's taking away from my audience.
You're right. If you wait until he stops talking, you'll never talk. And if you say anything, he's going to boot you anyway. It's a fruitless proposition.
Audience, it's not about me. It's about my audience, and it's just mad disrespectful. And I've tried everything to stop it. So when y'all say, whatever you want to say, when you talk about like the shit I've been through, the citations I paid, yeah, I stood up not just for me, but for everyone. Kids who are getting bullied, for the youth. I stood up against cyberbullying and harassment and gang stalking. That was my job.
All right, the commercials are 2 for 2. Let's see how the third break goes. The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
What is the mystery of Bus 509? Why are these three?
I can't type either. I think we'll slide ahead of the Greyhound commercial. Okay, let's see. There is a station ID. Okay, we'll go back to the station ID because we want to see Batman on behalf of Curb Drill.
Hello, citizens. I'm taking a holiday from crime fighting in Gotham City. No rest from danger, though, because all around us is that deadly daily danger, traffic.
No, it's not that I don't trust that you're very strong readers. Just some phones have smaller screens than others. That's all.
I admire the way all you British children triumph over this danger by learning and using the road safety code, like curb drill.
Pay attention to this, everybody. And while you're doing that, say hello to Lady Nightmare 6.
Before crossing the road, you stop at the curb, look right, look left, look right again, and then only if the road is clear, walk quickly across. Now, children, how does it go? At the curb, stop. Look right, look left, look right again. If all's clear, walk quickly across. Remember, be smart, be safe. Always do your curb drill.
That is simply one of the most awkward things that I have ever seen in my days. And DZ's back. Please welcome him. We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night MPD Theater on negative 43 KUNT TV.
I didn't do
Maybe I'll just let him run from here on out, eh? Oh, yes.
anything wrong.
Exactly, nigga. You're quiet now. You don't want to talk on the phone, do you, bitch? Stay out my inbox then. If you're not going to let me talk, shut the fuck up. Got that? That's what happens when you don't let a man talk. What's up, motherfucker? You get this when I say, trust me, bitch. What, nigga? Money, motherfucker. What's up? Fuck your pump police, nigga. Come get some, bitch. I'll fight all y'all motherfuckers, boys. Let's go.
I did what I'm supposed to do.
Ah, the Green Bay Saga, huh, kids?
And can I just put this out there? You actually understood the differences between actual life and a cyber life, and this is what virtual life is what I will put it like that.
Or you could say between real life or just reality and a false testament. That's all they've done is this group of people came on here and they have ties to some demonic shit.
Yeah, he definitely has a crush on Brad Pitt. Not a man crush either.
And they're just like, let me put a false jacket on him, and it's failed. The entire time it's failed, so there can't be a continuation because
if I remember right, the some girl on your screen was Christina, I think.
Continuation is just to stress me. The continuation is about bullshit. It's not an actual continuation of an actual smear campaign. I mean, it is an actual smear campaign, but not an effective one. So if this was a campaign, they lost every time.
So that's where Death Before Dishonor came from.
So I'm just saying, if that's your goal, is a smear.
Now, I've got to imagine when he was doing his 45-day bid that tattoo may have caused him some problems because a lot of dudes would take that as an invitation to a fight.
Campaign. Why would you think that would stop me if it hasn't thus far? And why would that shut me up if anything, it would give me more incentive? Because you can't, like...
Oh, the kitty cats. Okay, I got ya.
You can't make anyone stop me from talking. They can't walk up to me like you can call cops like anytime you want. They can't walk up to me and be like, "Hey, listen, sir, you're gonna have to stop talking. Okay? That's illegal. Now you know you're Tyree Sneed. You're not supposed to talk." I mean, come on, bro. This is how comical this shit is. I'm allowed to talk. I know that y'all get hurt by what comes out of this little hole right here somehow, but nonetheless, I'm allowed to speak and say my piece.
Even if you are allowed to talk and say your piece, but your problem is nobody else is. That's why you will never attain Cyrax levels, King Cobra JFS levels. He makes quite a bit of money out of this because he engages with his trolls. Even as he deletes people and blocks them, he's still engaging with them far more than you do. And it's a big reason that he buries your ass. I know I've said it. I love to remind him of this, though. If he pulls 30 people, what the hell? If I pull 30 people, we're doing good. Those are good Sneedville numbers. King Cobra JFS will have over 5,000 people watching him snore passed out. Think about that, Tyree. This is... you are a niche locale.
Yeah, even if it offends you, because that's the point of what I do. I'm supposed to offend you. I'm partially a comedian, number one, and number two, like I'm a fighter. Like,
oh my God!
I'm just saying. My job.
What I said about him not finishing, I stand corrected.
When I came on here was to offend people. So when they keep saying,
he screams, "Oh my God," and Tyree is so oblivious, he just continues with his monologue. That guy either just really busted one off or something just went really wrong. It's amazing how similar those two things sound. Did he notice? No. Did he care? Absolutely not. And as for what is on the screen, I don't even understand what happened with the Agent Q. I have a fair decent idea, but I'm not pencil sharp on it.
Fake lies, that's the only thing that's aggravated me. They'll be like, oh, well, you really believe what's coming out of your mouth. Most of the time, 99.9% of the time, and pretty much, yes, I do. But at the same time, everything is not literal like you were bringing up earlier. It's just common sense. You can hear when someone speaks.
Well, look at your screen, I suppose. I just did. Thank you so much, Peston Show, for your tip. Highly, highly appreciated. And yeah, it kills him.
You can hear the depths to what they're talking about. So my point was just like, how do I put it?
Yeah, he's at the absolute bottom of the lol-cow tiers, which I suppose makes us kind of special. You have to have, something of a dark, something of a sick sense of humor to really find the humor in Tyree Sneed. It takes a special mind or a lot of doing. One of the two. He will never, ever, ever reach Chris Chan levels. That's probably a good thing, actually. What the fuck, man? I thought that was a decent point.
Like, not everything is so serious. Like I'm supposed to make people mad. I'm gonna say whatever I need to say. I don't care what anyone thinks about it, and I think that they have a really hard time grasping that that's possible because of their conditioning. And you have to understand the conditioning that you have conditioned you to think that I give a fuck. And my conditioning was so hard and so unmerciful and so raw and just horrible what I've been through that I could give less than a fuck. I don't care that people are mad about me and what I have to say or mad at.
Boy, what an absolute lightweight. Always remember that no matter how bad your day's been, there is somebody that's having a much worse one, perhaps a much worse one. This is not a thought that would ever cross Tyree Sneed's mind. I could not imagine being this self-absorbed, this self-centered. I couldn't live with myself.
At me because I'm pushing and I never stop. I don't care that they're mad at me because I won't just say yes. I'll be your bitch and I'll do your job and I'll do it with a smile on my face.
Cobra makes a lot of money. He has people that genuinely like him. Not everybody that donates to him is a troll. Some people do actually just like Josh. One of the very few people that I think you could say that about. Why they would, I don't know, but there you go.
Because that's what I'm here for. I know I'm not good. Right. I'm not, that's not me. I'm the type of dude that'll go do 8 years in the can, get out and make $1 million.
And now, actual footage of Tyree Sneed leaving Green Bay, Wisconsin.
That's the type of dude I am. I came here, anywhere I go, anything I put my passion in and everything I have into. I build these companies, and then these people try to screw me over. They band together like they did, and then they think they're not going to deal with me. Yes, you are. And everybody's involved. Because if you, and I'm going to point the finger at the main boss right now, and here's why. If you didn't have nothing to do with this, why are all your supervisors narcissists? First question. I need an answer. Let me continue. Let me continue, and we'll comment in a minute.
Yeah, I do think that there are a lot of people that do feel genuine sympathy for Cobes, and then there are people that send him alcohol. There's a special place in hell, if it exists, and I believe it does. Special place in hell for them. Somewhere around the fifth ring would be really, really nice.
Number two, why when I addressed you twice to your face about these issues, like you taking overtime and saying, well, corporations do it all the time?
Now, there is one thing that we do tend to forget, and he makes it extremely easy to forget. His mental illnesses, in that much, he is blameless. He was, in fact, born this way. His blame comes in with his absolute refusal of medication. He is afraid of any and all drugs outside of vitamin C. I would say urine, but urine is obviously not a drug. He plainly knows he had a problem. You don't do what, a year in a mental hospital if you don't, but just absolutely refuses to address it. And he's beyond the grasp of medication at this point. My forklift operation experience tells me so.
Well, I don't want to be part of a corporation. I've never heard of that happening, not once in my life. So you're full of shit too, which is why it wasn't a hard or difficult decision to say, fuck that corporation and walk away.
Oh, that whole pup thing just pissed me off a lot. And then I found out about the family dog that he killed with peanut butter covered marijuana buds. You know, number one, he didn't work for that money, because if I worked for the money to buy marijuana, I'll be goddamned if I'm giving it to a dog. And turns out that it's fatally toxic. So yeah, at that point, I'm sort of over the guy. If you're so irresponsible that your irresponsibility takes a life, just kind of fuck you, man.
Because that corporation didn't have my best interest
I am real into my pets. A lot of us here are.
at heart. They just wanted a slave. Let's be real. They wanted me to do their bidding and wanted me to do what they told me to do, and that's just not who I am. And that's pretty clear. So,
yes, puns are making an appearance on this Sunday evening. No PhD would recommend urine.
They found out, and then now everybody's got to deal with it. And it's just like Pac said, like Pac in the Vibe interview was talking about the same shit I am, because we have a lot in common in our struggle.
He was, in fact, wanting a piss therapy video. I know that's around the spot where the fracture began.
And he said the same type of shit.
But he kept the $50.
Now everybody,
I do know that.
You want to forget what they said because I'm back. I'm alive and I'm talking. He said in jail I didn't talk. Now I'm talking. Now think about why he would say that. Why would he say in jail I didn't talk? Probably because he was being...
That's the way I treat all of my pets. They're no good if they're not spoiled fucking rotten.
Threatened and entrapped the same way that they did me.
And now, an out-of-context drum solo. I'll interrupt this just long enough to say I absolutely love that this thing is holding a stick with his tail. And by the way, this thing is animated absolutely perfectly. They made a point to animate this perfectly, which is really weird because the animation on this show was crude. Not done yet. Well, that was longer than I recalled it being. That was the first time I ever dropped an unrelated musical clip into a video just to provide some relief from the just truly relentless insanity. On your screen, do you have the scene where Jenny is kicking him out of her house, but Joey the G can't find his pants? I think that might be my one of my 5 gum videos, if I'm thinking correctly. She tells him the pants are in another room, and he accuses her of being fake. Is that the one? If there's another one, I'd love to see it.
So you can connect our stories. Now, what happened to Pac? He lost his life in Vegas and in front of millions of people, and somehow nobody saw anything. Yes. And you think I'm gonna let them ever do to me what they do to these people, what they did to him?
That's a good question, Sector. I haven't seen Pam in quite a while.
Never in your life. I welcome it. Bring it. It won't end the way it did with him. You'll get someone who fights back, and y'all will get. I mean, you'll get what you came for, and that's just the truth. And yes. They're not used to that. You don't understand.
Robotics, a perfect time to pause the video and welcome Shady B, the only straight Batman, to the show right here on Negative 43 TV, St. Patrick's Day, Smokin of the Green. I'm Rich Baritone. What do you say we smoke some green right this very minute?
So it's just different when you're actually representing a cause and you're standing for something and you're putting that weight on your back. And I carry it proudly. Feel me? I can't read your hate, man. It's not going to do anything to me, bro.
All right, another commercial break. So far, I've only fast forwarded through one. Let's see how good this one is. The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
All right, bro. No, it's on. No, it's on. You know, I got
No, Tyree, no, you're not on. Not on. No, Tyree, no, not on.
What's up? You want some?
She loves you. She loves
That's
you.
all good,
She
right?
loves you.
Right? That's
She
what you
loves
know?
you.
Huh?
She loves you.
Motherfucker, you hear that, bitch?
5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
That is one of the better 5 gum commercials, I must say. What's next? For those of you who may be newer here, this commercial is a reference to his infantilism fetish.
Heinz baby food, Heinz baby food. Baby likes teddy bears, toy balloons, rocking chairs, but most of all, baby likes Heinz baby food, Heinz baby food. Baby likes fuzzy toys, puppy dogs, lots of noise. But most of all, baby likes Heinz. Smooth is the texture, fresh the flavor of baby food made by Heinz.
And every biteful is delightful.
Choose from more than 100 kinds.
Baby likes kitty cats,
Nursery rhymes.
funny hats. But most of all, baby likes Heinz baby food.
Baby likes Heinz.
Did you notice that the baby's curls say 666? We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater on Negative 43 KUNT TV. Okay, that's interesting. I'll be damned, I got myself there.
Hi, baby.
I cannot get over how much that guy looks like RTS.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is you actually make a good point. You are unforgiving, and that's actually will lead to me to the next part. We are open, blunt, straight to the point guy, and we don't give a fuck about what we say, because the truth is always going to be hurtful, even if it is uncomfortable to anybody.
I'm glad you said that, because here's the thing. You just pointed out my whole point, and I kind of forgot what my point is, so I'm glad you said it, because you reminded me.
Contact your provider if you feel lithium will be right for you.
That's basically my point in turn. My point is that I'm a man.
Yeah. Know how I can tell that I'm doing this on a Sunday night? We're down to 7. Responsibility, huh? It sucks.
So don't ever change me being a man. I won't change it for a company. I won't change it for a bitch. I won't change it for Pamela Anderson. I won't change it for the hottest point star in the game. I won't change that I'm the man for anyone. And I never have. I've just been good to people and helped them, and I'll always do that. But never have I bent backwards and not been a man. Never have I bent over the way you people do. And that's why when I start dropping names, right, like Sean, right, who's all up in my business at that company for no reason, and who bringing problems to me and then trying to say it's my problem what other people do. Kursan, can you control what somebody else does?
No, you can't control what somebody else does.
Then that wouldn't be considered your drama or your problem, right? If you have nothing to do with it and it's not your responsibility and you didn't start it, correct?
Yeah, and you are actually correct about that.
And that's all I tried to tell this man, and he's so delusional and so out of it because they have these dudes' egos built up so big, just like that cunt, that they think that there's something they're not. And that's what I'm here to do, just like with the rap game, with Cashless Slam Records. I'm the CEO of my own record label. We're going to have more money than all the record labels pretty soon. Then what?
Yes, that could very well be with his mother, but you can take it to the bank that when this situation comes to an end, and it will, it's going to be some really fun viewing right here on Negative 43 TV. We are currently experiencing delusions of grandeur. Please stand by.
It's all coming, man. It's all bound to happen. It's like inevitable. So, because I work so hard, I push so hard, and I'm so intelligent that once I get my foot through the door, it's a wrap. And they know it, and that's why you got to understand. Why do you think that they've tried so hard to stop me? Because they have to. Because they know once he gets to a certain point, it's over, man. He can't be stopped. And that's what this whole thing is about, is that I'm a political activist. I'm bringing actual political power. And not just, I never spoke to like white people on here.
Oh, yes, he has been diagnosed with many severe mental illnesses. He was catatonic when he was 5. I believe he spent about a year in a mental hospital. Yes, he is legitimately crazy. The only thing that keeps him from being a threat to society is the fact that he's a total coward. If he had any balls at all, he'd already be in prison.
I speak to every race. I speak to everybody. I mess with everybody. I'm cool with everybody. So why don't they just say that? Why does it hurt them to just say the truth of who I am? How could someone else speak on my character, who I am, if they don't know me?
You're a POS period. You never STFU. That's why I dumped you permanently. You refuse to change any of that. You around others who you should have the self-worth to see they aren't worthy of you. But nope, keep hanging out with trash. The energy bout to change completely now. It's my turn. Bye, bitch. That's absolutely true, John Cole. Remember, this was, I believe, 2 years ago. And yet again, you let PPL talk shit, and they are your flying monkeys. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You're responsible. So Christina and I will literally be fucking. He's got to be doing that on purpose. He's typing that a lot. Literally be fuck. Oh, there's no reason to feel bad. This entire thing is, in fact, his fault, again, because he has refused medication for many, many many, many years. He brings it on himself, but I'm not going to deny that there's more than a little bit of what we used to call making fun of the tards in this whole thing. To deny that would just be as delusional as he is. Fucking The biggest problem with trying to read this is that the human mind is not prepared to take in information in this format. It's like reading drugs.
And then say, oh, well, you say words. Yes, I say words. I use my vocabulary very effectively.
If you're not going to let me talk, shut the fuck up.
And I also know how to use hoodie bonics and ignorance as a weapon.
That may be the best line in this entire movie. I'm not reading it to anybody. I just can't believe it. I know how to use hoodie ebonics and ignorance as a weapon. I should probably sell that on a coffee mug or something. Damn, these breaks were long.
On loose leaf paper or in my dynamic speaking.
Nah, it's called having some fucking respect. Ain't none of y'all got no fucking money, nigga. Ain't none of y'all doing nothing real, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, bitch? I ain't no YouTuber, nigga. Pull up. You won't, right? Then shut the fuck up.
As you can tell by all of the N-bombs, this was long before I came up with even the slightest concept of editing, editing audio. Editing, period.
Acting like you making fun of someone. Bitch, you know exactly what'll happen. Trick, bring it out here. Faggot.
As a goddamn weapon to get what I want or to win in conflict. Now, if that ain't genius, I don't know what is. There's a reason why I took rap, monopolized it, coined it, was the first white boy to kick what I do and say the words I say, and then went worldwide independently off of it.
Here's something that I've been wondering for a little while now. Is Tyree Sneed functionally unemployable in Brownsville because of all of the Batman stuff? I'm just wondering. I mean, it would be against the law to not hire him for that, but good Lord, you wouldn't need to. There are so many other reasons not to hire Tyree Sneed.
There's a reason why I sold millions of records before y'all even knew what a record label was. I did this before all y'all. It's not a made-up story. It was never a lie. People watched me sell units on the street all the time. It used to be all I used to do. I don't need to anymore. I got tired of it.
Yes, that's true. I recall hearing him say he was going to be the king of Akron.
You know what I mean? And quite frankly, I need me a laptop with a CD-ROM drive so I can start burning discs again. Maybe I should do that.
Definitely. You definitely should do that. And honestly, you actually do another good point that you made. I'm tired of those fools that want to come into me and apologize to what they say at me. Don't get me wrong. If they come to me and say, I apologize for what I said, but here's what I have to pose a serious question. Like I said, one straight to the point guy, no unforgiving. Is your apology jam? Because if it's not, and I find out that you are going to do this the same mistake, sorry, you're not going to get even a second chance. And this is what I say. And I even spoke to a friend from New York.
We are currently experiencing ball gargling. Please stand by.
That he honestly understood that because he's a black guy, don't get me wrong, but he's open and honest about it. And he can be a nice.
That's what's happening right now is that there's a lot of unity being found. If people
Okay, again, for those of you who may have just joined us, what you are seeing is the very first appearance of Tyree Sneed in a Batman mask in public. It's significant if you follow this story.
People just knew how to tap into it. These events, that's what I was talking about on my community wall. If anybody pays attention, I know some people like my posts, but you should pay attention because I drop jewels on there. I say some real shit, and I stand on it, and I really mean what I'm saying. and I put thought into what I'm typing there. I don't just type it for no reason. It means something to me.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
And my point is like,
yeah, he is definitely a show-killing energy sponge. That's for certain.
Like all these events that we're
I should say was. He hasn't been around for a long time. Thank goodness for that, huh?
going through, that's the whole point of it.
Yes.
Is that yes, there's evil people. Yes, there's an agenda. Yeah, they want to create separation. They want to divide. Their goddamn slogan is divide and conquer. Illuminati's been around since the beginning of time. It's just Satan.
Crazy horses here. That's not satanic.
Which ties into
that's good.
God. And then that's when all y'all get offended and butthurt because you got tricked by the Bible and you got tricked by religion and all the same shit. And that's fine.
Bingo.
We are currently experiencing cuckoldry. Please stand by.
I'm not pushing what I believe onto anyone, but that's just the truth. And once you know the truth, there's no turning back. So when someone has the answers, people can either listen and they can learn so that we can go the right way, or they can keep on seeing what they just saw in Texas. They can keep and they can keep losing people at an alarming rate and batting no eyelashes about it and then crying and whining and protesting. That's not going to change the issue or the problem. It never has. You know what changes problems? Violence and fighting. That's what I represent and always will. I don't care what anyone feels. It's like my dad told me, like I brought that up recently, like my dad told me, he was like, sometimes you got to just stand and fight. And that's the truth.
Oh, those elbows just knitting back and forth gets me every time.
So that's the thing, is that these people, they want to put me down, but they never gave me a chance to be up. And I've been up the whole time, despite them trying to push me down and as hard as they can. So my whole deal is like, how do I put it?
What's up? Fuck your puff police, nigga. Come get some, bitch. I'll fight all y'all motherfuckers, boys. Let's go.
I believe that success is not like pretty. Like that's what I've been taught. Like I think success is something that most of y'all don't really want. I think if you knew what it was, it's this. It's what I'm going through. I think if you knew what it took, what true success, I think if you knew what it took and what it really is, I don't think any of y'all would want it. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does make sense, as you just made.
Wait, let me answer this question from this troll trying to elicit information as if it would matter, because y'all been doing the same thing every day. I got it from your mama's vagina. Thanks. Okay.
Well, that was certainly a sick burn. Let's see how this set of commercials go. The KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
A ticking bomb means trouble for Batman and Robin.
Holy, breaking and entering! It's Batgirl!
Quick, Batgirl, untie us before it's too late.
It's already too late. I've worked for you a long time, and I'm paid less than Robin. Same job, same employer means equal pay for men and women.
No time for jokes, Batgirl.
It's no joke. It's the federal equal pay law.
Holy act of Congress!
If you're not getting equal pay, contact the Wage and Hour Division, U.S. Department of Labor.
Yvonne Craig, my first real crush. Yes, I'm that old.
adorable. But my husband's ordered a son. So did Bob. Meet Roberta. Hey, diapers. How many should I buy?
None.
No diapers?
I never bother with that mess.
Well, what's Roberta wearing? Gym bloomers?
Come on. She's wearing Pampers. You flush them away. Everything but this outside sheet.
Another infantilism gag just for you.
Yeah, but this first time I'll play it safe with diapers.
Listen, Pat, Pampers are better. They keep Roberta drier.
Drier? How?
Here's how. When a diaper gets wet, it stays wet inside and out. With Pampers, moisture goes through the stay dry lining and is trapped in absorbent middle layers. Inside, next to baby, lining stays drier, so baby stays drier. Outside, Pampers waterproof sheet replaces plastic pads, so everyone stays drier.
This baby business sounds easier all the time.
Why not order a boy and a girl?
Me?
Pampers. Now you'll notice those Pampers were fastened with pins.
For drier, happier babies.
Oh, hell yeah, Gidget, man. Sally Field was a cute one in 65. I think that's when that went on the air. We now return. Of course, you can't say a woman is cute anymore because it's sexist and patriarchal. Turn to the KUNT Sunday Night MPD Theater on negative 43 KUNT TV.
Go ahead, Kursan.
So what he does?
Yes, she was, and Burt Reynolds had said many times before he passed that she was absolutely the one that got away.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about that. At least to me, I just bumped into something. At least to me, what I have witnessed it in, and if people are gonna be a lot like that, it doesn't matter what circumstance was going through.
He just bumped into something, and it's the most interesting thing he's done in, what, half an hour? Funny, I should stop this video right here, huh?
I don't care what your apology, because when you said about a biblical stuff, you actually made it abundantly clear. This is why I hate any people that are reading the Bible, yet they don't follow that, even if they do. This is what I hate about
What the hell?
fanatical biblical people. This is where I will absolutely not tolerate that. They say they forgive me, but they don't forgive my actions.
Wait. We have a clown in the chat real quick. I want to let me say something to you, bro. You need to get some self-awareness.
Oh, yeah. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, on your screen. It's Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead, making his presence felt in this here live stream.
Because you have a demonic symbol there that's what they do, like Illuminati does rituals where they dress up like animals. They put spirits into these people. I'm going to go ahead and shut you up, okay, before you even get started. But
I have been meaning to do a commercial for Bowling for Psych Meds for a couple of years. Maybe I'll finally do that.
That's who you are. You're someone online that Cyrax was right when he said that he was above you. I see everything, man. I tap in at the right times. I don't know how, but I guess it's that gift you'll never have. But let me ask you something. Why are you even here? Because now I'm talking to you direct. Now you don't have your team of 50 guns, right? 50 fake accounts. Now it's just you and me. Okay, I can't respect the name called Dick Buckets. Okay, come on, man. That's like a little penis account and shit. Point is, I'm talking to you right now. Okay, Mr. No Identity. That should be your new name, No Identity. Why are you here? Do you make music, sir? Have you ever made a track?
We are here to ridicule you, and whether or not he makes music is totally not germane to the subject at hand at the time.
Oh, you haven't. Well, then Cyrax is better than you, even though I can't stand him. He's a complete retard. But still, he's better than you. Because because at least he tries. Okay, he's horrible. I mean, he's fucking terrible. I mean, even Christina agrees. The man just wants to make his music. It's fucking garbage. It's pollution and it's probably harms the environment, but he just wants to make his music. Let that gremlin or whatever he may be, a troll that lives under a bridge, let him make his music.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Seriously, let him make his music. I don't have an issue with him making his music. I have an issue with him being a cyberbully that then tries to play victim while hanging out with cyberbullies and then gets exploited and puts up with them, but then does videos to me talking about them. I'm a bitch somehow. I just need it. You know, and I guess I get it, but you got to understand, this is another one of my issues with y'all. It's that there's been too much.
I have to be honest, I didn't recall the audio being this bad. If I were to cut this today, this probably would have hit the floor. A lot of it is inaudible. What was I thinking?
Like excusing things. And if you get what I'm saying, Kursan, it's like when people insult me like the way Cyrex did, even though he's a nobody, it still hurts. And I think a lot of you don't have the bold.
Yep, Burger Boy is about to come on really, really strong here. I remember this part.
Supposed to admit that,
I mean, really strong.
I still care. Like the dude insulted me. Now what he said wasn't true. We don't know it, but still, if you attack someone, stand on your attack. That's all I'm saying. If the dude calls me a punk, then he should be able to face me. And that's all I'm bringing to the table is just be real. Like speak as who you are online. Because I can't do anything with y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and shut you up now because I know that you want to start typing and you didn't listen to what I was telling you. I asked you a question. I said, why are you here? If you had answered that question, the answer would have been prompt and immediate. It wouldn't have taken 5 hours. But say you are an immature grown child, which is why I don't fuck with y'all. Okay? So you come on here already butthurt, and then basically let me explain this to you. Negasonic, right? Which basically means egghead. Let me explain something to you. You come in the chat butthurt. This is why they start typing fast to see how they keep coming out. What's up, Burger Boy? Yes, I did. Cyrex hurt my feels. Right in the feels. Hurt me in the feels. For real. Point is.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
Like, I just don't get it. I think the things that matter to y'all don't matter to us. And that's my only point. You know, they come over here. But I just made a valid point. You don't make music. So how can you tell Cyrex anything? You don't make music. I don't have any issue with Cyrex doing his anti-cyberbullying. I have an issue with the fact that he's a hypocrite. I have an issue with people who are narcissistic enablers that make excuses for these people. I have an issue with helping people like him who don't deserve help because they're not helping themselves. And as much less when I offer help over and over and he doesn't accept it and doesn't even acknowledge it. You understand? In other words, what I'm saying is Cyrex is the new Pamela Anderson. He's a diva pitch. Okay? And he's not giving up the pussy. And I don't know what I got to do. I don't know if I got to take him to a Red Lobster 4-course meal. Okay? But I'm going to hit that Cyrex.
That's a burn. That's supposed to be some kind of an insult? Really? It just... I don't believe it's just me. I believe that sounded thirsty as hell.
I'm a mush, or what do they call it? I'm a beat Cyrax. I'm a beat. You know, because
Holy fuck.
this is the game now. I mean, look at all the dudes online. They think that they win something if they're emasculated. They think that they win something if they act like a woman. The more that they act like a female, the more they feel they win with me. Have you ever noticed that? When I interact with these supposed men on these networks and even in real life. Go ahead.
So I didn't say anything, but this is what they call transgender. You even if you didn't explicitly say it, I knew exactly what you were saying about.
Why am I laughing at this? It's so dull.
That they're being transgender, so that's another part of it. But
wait. See, this is the thing, man. These people flip flop. Burger Boy, you got to pick a position, man. You just came in here yesterday. You were acting like you were a supporter, and you're mad because I don't let people who are haters then turn around and support me. I don't let you be weak and two-faced. Don't get mad at me and start trying.
That's right, Money Mike. You heard that right. Cyrax compared to Pamela Anderson. He actually did that. And again, in his mind, that was some kind of a real deep cut. Wow. Sick burn.
Trying to put me down. You can't speak on me. Wait, let me finish. You can't speak on me. I got fans all over the world. Okay? You can't just come to me and
you have anti-fans.
tell me you're not everything you are. So right now, Burger Boy's hurt. Which is why, if you look at his comment here, I'm gonna literally show y'all how smart I am. What does this comment have? The word, which word is a key word in this comment on the screen? Tell me, Kursan.
Proceed with the execution.
Which word did I just say? Which word is in?
Flopper.
No. Out of the comment on
I love Pink Flamingo so very much.
the screen, pick one word out of that. What word was I talking about? Which word explains what Burger Boy is?
Damn it! I didn't pay attention to the comments. So
hurt. He's. Read the comment. Read the comment. It says, "Did you just say that Cyrax hurt your feelings?" Now, what does that show that he's focused on? Why do they type so fast? Because they're hurt. But see, I'm not the cause of your pain. I'm not who hurt you. Your daddy and your mommy hurt you when they did whatever to you. It has nothing to do with us.
Oh, one of these days that ought to get his ass whooped on. I'm just saying.
So keep that in your corner, in your drug haven, and leave it out of my show, and we'll get along better. You know, these aren't difficult issues, but if you keep pushing, you're going to keep getting made to look silly and exposed. See, this is the thing, Burger Boy. You don't win anything by getting swallowed whole over here like you just did. You lose. So see, you're not going to get any girl.
Yes, indeed. I should introduce my coffee cup, everybody. You just heard it.
Hang off this. You're not going to get anything. You're like Poon Handler. You've never seen Poon in your life. Okay, Poon Handler couldn't lasso Poon if you gave him Wonder Woman and the entire fucking Legion of Doom all together in one. He can't do it.
Get out, but you won't let me get out. You're not letting me. I will if you'll give me a chance. I have to get dressed. I have no pants. I need pants. Out here. You have them wet. They're out here. Right, and you're creating a scene because you're fake. I can't do anything. I can't. I'm not going to be treated like this, bro. Here's your pants. I have to have pants. I have to put on my shoes. I'm going to yell louder.
He's huge.
Funny, we were just talking about that earlier.
It's like a blimp stadium within a human being. Okay? So you're the same way, Burger Boy. I mean, if I have to run around the internet calling myself Burger Boy, oh, well, my name was Sir Hamburger for a minute, but that's a lot cooler than Burger Boy. Okay? So I'm just saying, if I ran around the internet calling myself Burger Boy so that I could try to get attention, I probably would hate my life too. And on that note, Kursan, is it okay if I play a song after I read my honey's comments? Here, is that okay? And then we'll continue.
Well, I'm okay with that. So we'll just do your thing.
I'm cracking up right now. This is hilarious. All right, let me see what she said. So he is completely delusional and just super weird. Strange little dude. I'm talking about Cyrax, I think. But he just wants to be left alone to make his ears split. I'm not being rough, but that's the truth. And we support Cyrax making his garbage. Honestly, I'm not even.
I'll
trying to
be
funny.
damned.
Being
I'll
honest.
be damned. I'll be
don't
damned.
support Cyrax.
Yep, the great muting. That's the first one tonight. I was doing so very well. Yes, I was. Guess I'm not doing so good anymore. Anyhow,
For bullying in any way, we've been against it the whole time. And these people think that if they
I got so excited that Frost was back, I cut my mic.
get on their channels and talk and repeat my words, that somehow that makes it valid. You can't just say words. The intention has to be there. I've done nothing but try to help Cyrax. Okay, the reason why I'm pissed off at Cyrax is because he's being weak. Kind of like my issue with everybody. Okay? My issue with all of you is that you're being weak. And I don't like.
Yeah, so far so good, but muting myself is really a sore spot with me. It just, wow. Nonetheless, I'm among friends, so the embarrassment level is really zero at this point. I mean, I've done it so many times, it's almost a part of my shtick.
Like weakness. I'm trying to stop weakness out of your blood, and y'all are not letting me do that. So you're trying to hurt me. Well, you can hurt me all you want, but I like pain. So that puts
You like pain, are you sure about that, baby?
us at a little bit of a predicament, don't you think? I don't mind suffering. I've suffered my whole life. It's part of living. It might be the difference between you and I that I embrace the fact that life is suffering and that you don't. And that I think suffering is beautiful.
All right, let's see how the commercials are. They've actually been pretty good tonight. The KUNT Sun. I mean, I thought they were really good when I put them in this damn thing to start with, but this here is what we call a long show. Sunday night NPD Theater will return after these commercial messages.
I am George Jones.
And I'm Tammy Winnett.
And Tammy and I would like to tell you about some friends of ours, the folks at Badcock Home Furnishing Centers.
Here at our home at the Old Plantation Music Park in Lakeland, Florida, we count on Badcock for our furnishings.
You know, we're confident of quality merchandise from Badcock, and we also know that we'll receive the best in service.
Take it from us. Badcock will treat you right.
No, it's not just you. For some reason, that was completely out of sync. But I rather liked it. It gave George and Tammy that Godzilla effect.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Get out, but you won't let me get out. You're not letting me. I will if you'll give me a chance. I have to get dressed. I have no pants. I need pants.
They're out here.
You have them wet.
They're out here.
Right, and you're creating a scene because you're fake. I can't do anything. I can't. I'm not going to be treated like this, bro.
Here's your pants.
I have to have pants. I have to put on my shoes.
I'm going to yell louder.
5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Well, that was a good commercial break. Here comes more. We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater on Negative 43 KUNT TV.
It makes you who you are. Okay? I mean, you got to think. Have y'all noticed that my attraction factor, I'm like the LL Cool J of this shit right now. Okay? I'm licking my lips at you, bitch.
I'm like the LL Cool J of this shit. Somebody that hasn't rapped in, what, forever?
There's a reason for that. And I think it has a lot
I mean, he's kind of an actor now.
to do with what I always said when I was younger, that I saw a lot of beauty in struggle and pain and in strength. And I think that a lot of women see that. And I think that's what we should get back to as a society, is appreciating the opposite sex, appreciating each other, and appreciating a man's struggle. Because what that man goes through is what makes him a man. And this is why I hate y'all, as far as a lot of these bitches.
Always remember, a guy that's down on his luck and struggling is not attractive to normal women.
Because y'all don't support that man. You go, you cheat on him, you don't wait for him, you treat him like dog shit, you try to emasculate him. All this basically explains what that Jennifer psycho, what she does to everyone, not just me, to anyone, because she's butthurt.
Money, motherfucker! What's up? Fuck your pump police, nigga! Come get some, bitch! I'll fight all y'all motherfuckers, boys! Let's go!
And who was sitting in the car next to him? Yes, that's right. It was Mr. Nelson.
Has nothing to do with me. So,
likes his boy toys with rough mouths.
like I said, other people's actions are their actions. They take responsibility, attribute to them, and make them take responsibility. Instead of having enablers, flying monkeys, try to have you be invisible. No, you got to own up to what you do. And we know what you do. You can lie all you want, like you did to my face. We know you're a piece of dog.
I believe Mr. Nelson was a coworker. I think that's where they met. Yeah, he was.
Garbage. You can either fix it, or you can continue being miserable and being the bitter bitch that no one wants to play with in the sandbox. I mean, you got a big, nice sand shovel, but you can't even make a little sand bucket because Tyree left you. He don't want to play with you. No one wants to play with you. And I do genuinely feel bad for you. I feel sorry. I'm not here to make fun of you.
Among the things that Tyree Sneed sucks at, analogies are right up there.
I'm not happy about it, like I said. But that's the point, is that if you just weren't such a horrible person, if you had a heart, we would feel sorry for you. And people would embrace you with love, and people did love you, and they give you nothing but love, just like with Ashes. And we embraced y'all, and then y'all went against that, and then you feel like somehow the people who hate you and are dragging you down and ruining your life, that teaming up with them to try to ruin mine is somehow getting back at me for what? For being nice to you? I'm not who hurt you.
From Ice Monkey CEO to Jennifer Panish, I wish I would stop doing that. April 24th, 5:09 p.m. At least it's during a decent hour, you know what I mean? Life is too short, and I haven't been able to breathe since your last attack on me, so you go to prison minute I die from what you did. The FBI will see it's public and find all evidence and kick your door down, bitch, and take you in for life. Enjoy, cunt. Motherfuck you and all of you, and you stand for nothing. You could get over yourself like we told you. I got the world behind me. You look like the stupid bitch you are. Wake up, whore. Nobody asking more than once. Snap out of it. It ain't about you. You come last. That's actually used correctly. Now get that clear. This is about me, bitch. Fuck you. Peace. Being selfish ain't loving me. Being selfish ain't loving me. After everything that you just heard, it's about me, bitch. The gall of this guy. Or yourself, you got nothing but hate and emptiness. Peace, ho.
Clearly, those people did. Feel me? Hold on a minute, because we got another typer. Because this is what they do, because they're mad at the truth. It doesn't take away from what I'm saying. Okay, hold on real quick. I'm going to go through these comments, then we're going to play a song, and then we'll continue. Or let me just play the song first, and then I'll continue with Christina.
Looking at this 2 years later, I use this insert too damn much.
And Kursan. So
yes.
Great show right now. But let me do this real quick. I want to hear some music. That's all. Because I'm glad y'all can hear it in the headphones. It makes it a lot easier for me because I can do this a lot easier now. So let me get this song going.
And now, a song about Tyree Sneed's future.
A gray-haired old gentleman stumbling down Main Street, a bottle in a bag, some type of cheap wine. He said, "Sir, I'll suck your dick if you'll give me a cigarette." And I said, "Why, certainly, you can suck me anytime. 'Cause I'm a pretty nice guy. I care about the homeless. I let him suck my Peter until it was boneless. He swallowed my jism and I gave him a quarter. Then I had him arrested for drinking and loitering."
True story, summer of 1997, my wife and I were at Elvis Week in Memphis, Tennessee, and it was probably the best week we ever had. We were out one night after going to Sonic for the very first time, and there was a bookstore. It was called Bookstar. Well, I'm a sucker for a bookstore. We go in, and there's a rack of CDs at the front of the store. And on the bottom rack, there it was, Jimmy the Pervert and My Dirty Little Secret. I looked at the cover and I said, well, I've got to have this. I can't live without this. It's marked down, so I went ahead and bought it. I put it in the CD player of my car. When we got out to the car, I wasn't prepared for it. I thought you should have seen the look on my wife's face. So we got back to where we were staying. I went back out to the car, smoked a couple joints, and listened to this twice. I was laughing so hard I forgot my name. Changed the hair color, and it's about his life right now.
Miserable. And the thing is, they got supplements for that and shit. They got classes. They got therapeutic sessions. And that's where y'all should be going, is to a counselor, not to YouTube. So see, Burger Boy, it's not me who has the problem. My name ain't Burger Boy. Yours is, homo. Just saying. I'm not a hater. I'm not weak. Hate is a weak emotion. You're a hater. Y'all call yourself haters. Who's proud of that? Y'all ain't.
If hate is a weak emotion, you are a piece of cooked spaghetti, motherfucker.
Oh, you don't love each other. You don't take care of each other. Y'all don't even see each other. You call these people your friends, but most of y'all never seen each other and never will. They never spent time together. Let's be real. I mean, if they said they all part of the Peyton plan, then why do they deny it like this crazy one? And
he is, of course, talking about us.
Then why, if they're so proud of it, how come they spend time with the dude they hate on and want to be on my jockstrap, but they don't spend time with the bitches that they hate with?
And to further answer the question, I think, well, anyway, we're doing that right now. We absolutely are. Apparently, you haven't been on much lately. You're kind of morose, maybe a little bit down around the edges. Reality sucks, but that doesn't mean you can't still deny it.
Because they're miserable around each other.
Yes, hatred spares no one.
Yeah, it's some of the best money I ever spent for a CD. I have a dirty aspect to my sense of humor. A lot of guys do, you know.
Right, and they're happy around me, and it's just sad. It's sad that people can't just let life be. You know, you notice how y'all shape everything to make please other people. I don't. You should just live your life. If you feel something, you should say it and you should act upon it. If you whatever is coming from your heart is what you should follow and be. But the one thing I'm not going to do ever again is deal with liars, because I'm tired of people looking me in my eyes and lying to my face and living out of spite and then thinking, yeah, I'm showing you. Show me what? How weak you are? That's what you showed me. I'm being real, because they've done this the entire time. That's been the whole issue. They put a chip on their shoulder. And they can't woman up or man up and woman up and say to my face, hey, look, this is my issue with you, because they know that their issue is not valid. And that's just sad. Now, let me play this song here and we'll continue.
Yes.
All right, I think this is it.
I was sitting at Shoney's eating bacon and eggs. I looked down at what the shit was running down my leg. I thought I pooed it. Thought that I was merely passing gas. I thought that I pooed it, and that watery shit come running out my ass. I waddled to the restroom, walking like a duck. As I passed the tables, people started throwing up. I thought I pooed it. Thought that I was merely passing gas. I thought that I pooed it, and that watery shit come running out my ass. Well, I tried to make excuses, couldn't find the words. I looked over at the waitress, she was standing on a turd. I thought I pooed it. Thought that I was merely passing gas. I thought that I pooed it, and that watery shit come running out my ass.
Can you hear me, Kursan?
Yes, I can hear you, even as I was looking for the document.
What kind of document?
Document.
Unnecessary homeowners?
No. The documents, anything that is pertaining to AH and JD, you will probably know that those initials, who I'm referring to. Amber Heard. God damn it, don't even get me started on that.
Oh, fuck that trial, man. My story is more important than that.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
Here, wait, I want to play this song.
Yeah.
All right, that makes 2 times I've muted myself. Please say hello to one of our favorite comedians here, that guy. Yes, a muted explanation works absolutely fine. Anyway, the explanation was it was earlier in the video, so you can go back and watch it. I don't want to really rehash it or explain it because it will just suck all of the fun out of it. Speaking of suck, let's see if I can finish this damn show in one piece.
Home on the range, where the queers and the transvestites play.
Wait a minute, I think I should go back and get some context there. But yes, that is again Jimmy the Pervert. I'll let this run so we can really catch the context of that.
Can you hear me, Kursan?
Yes, I can hear you, even as I was looking for the document.
What kind of document?
Document.
Unnecessary homelessness?
No. The documents, anything that is pertaining to AH and JD, you will probably know that those initials, what I'm referring to. Amber Heard. God damn it, don't even get me started on that.
Oh, fuck that trial, man. My story is more important than that.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
Stu is here, everybody.
Eat shit! Eat shit! Eat shit!
Wait, I want to play this song.
Yeah.
Home on the range, where the queers and the transvestites play, where seldom is heard a hit or a word, and all of the guys there are gay. Home along the range, where the queers and the transvestites play.
I am not currently muted. No, I was earlier. Again, that makes 2 times.
Where seldom is heard a hit or a word, and all of the guys there are gay. Home along the range, where the queers and the transvestites play, where seldom is heard a hit or a word, and all of the guys there are gay. Home alone.
Okay, even I think that's enough. So let's go here.
Christina, and that's what I just went through for like over a year. I wonder why I'm pissed off. Go ahead, Kursan.
So, first off, hello, Christian.
Okay, it shows on my end that I can be heard. Can you hear me? Or did something fuck up?
When you wrote the message, hi, Kursan, it's nice to meet you. That's when I saw it, and I should have said that from the beginning. Well, part way through. First off, hello, Christina. Good to meet you. Now,
yeah, Christina's my.
All right, good deal the way things have went the last 10 minutes. That's reassuring to know.
My chick, we're gonna be together. It's gonna end.
Okay, that's
so
actually good.
Get acquainted. Kursan is a good friend.
Yes, even if I do come across as being pessimistic. At least I do try to be honest and try to be as respectful
No,
and nice.
You're not pessimistic, but Burger Boy is.
All All right, I think we're going to go ahead and zip on through this. Been here almost 3 hours and 10 minutes, and well, you know, Greyhound bus commercial. Okay, keep going here just a little bit more. There we are. This should be the finish of Leave It on a Jet Bus 2. Come talk to Batman. We now return to the KUNT Sunday Night NPD Theater. There is a solid possibility that may have something to do with it. On negative 43 KUNT TV. I have not heard of him, Stu. I'll have to check that out.
No. I'm just being honest. As much as I hate admitting it, I am somewhat pessimistic, but that's why. But I don't overly talk negative things about not what I want. I try to avoid what we said about it. What I was going to say this to you, Tyree, is the fact that when people do talk behind my back, and I wasn't going to say that, I'm being blunt, straight to the point, no nonsense type of guy. If they don't want to cooperate with me, so be it. They not only do they cut me off, they also lose my respect forever. That's what recently happened with my friend, ex-friend. That's what I can tell you. And honestly, I'm an unforgiving type of guy that if they make a major fuck up on their part, sorry. That's where I would not give them a second chance, even if they do read the Bible stuff. That's where their duplicity is.
And you would be doing them a favor by doing exactly that.
I rest my case on that. So do you have any regards to that? Well, do you have anything that you want to say that what I just said here?
I just want to say, fuck Burger Boy. That's all I have to say right now.
Oh, I mean, that's straight to the point. A man with few words. That's what I think. That's what you say. Even after
You just called Tyree Sneed a man of few words. Okay.
Just said about it.
Yeah, I'm tired right now, Kursan. That's part of it too.
Oh, I'm not gonna argue with that.
I can't believe it. See, I got two things of headphones. I lost the cord for the Bluetooth, and then I got a cord one. But now it's just so weird how shit happens for a reason. Because now the cord ones, they work where y'all can hear what I'm listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Which is perfect for what I need, because what we're trying to do is make some music for everybody live, and I'm probably going to be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that's pretty fucking cool. Then I can do my little live performances. For everybody, and that's basically it. Have fun. Try to not let these people ruin our fun, because that's all they're trying to do is just like literally like throw a wrench in everything I'm doing, and I'm not gonna let them. If it's this much of a fight to just be expressing myself, that's illegal. Number one, but number two, we're gonna keep fighting. Period.
Truly one of the dumbest things he's ever said, and that, as they say, takes some doing.
Because that must mean that it's worth something. That must mean that it means something. That must mean that what I'm doing is really important. If it affects people this deeply on this major of a scale. So everything happens for a reason. We don't know it at the time, right?
She's correct. She's correct. Can I just say this angle that you're in? That's a damn good one. You should definitely take a picture of you sitting in the bus while there's a sun going on there, and that's actually a good position there because it's early in the morning.
We are currently experiencing ball gargling. Please stand by.
Yeah, I can't see myself. I look very dark.
Yes, it certainly is a Sneed family tradition to get your wife topped off by a guy with even more money than you.
Well, I actually can't see you as far as I know because I'm capable of seeing through the darkness.
It's a little better. Not really.
Okay, that's.
Can't see it, Kursan. Can't see it. I'm pulling
Because,
in over.
damn, because the sun is.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Because the sun is blaring through it. Well, it's no surprise there. But yeah, definitely take a picture even while you're in the bus to have that, even in the early in the morning. So that's something that I like about the landscape.
Yeah,
landscape is my kind of thing. When you travel, well, most of us do travel. Don't get me wrong. The landscape is part of what I want to see. If I want to take a picture of myself traveling, right, if there's early in the morning, then I will definitely take a picture of with heartbeat. No way.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're more than welcome to do that. Can we please advertise my new channel as well, people? Can all of you go subscribe to this one because I'm live on 3 channels right now. I just paid for StreamYard again, so we need some donations, and I haven't gotten any.
I haven't looked into true alpha dating advice in quite some time. There could be some jewels there.
But yeah, that's my other channel that I'm going to get into play here, and I'm building a company called this. I'm not even making LLC, and it's to give, like relationship, dating advice, counseling, all that type of shit.
Yes.
To give guys game is what I want to do, but like I want to really do it. I don't want to pimp them and lie like the rest of them are doing online. I want to really teach men how to talk, how to carry yourself, because do I not have that Kursan? I mean, I think I've proven that.
The fuck? I'll kill and die over my shit. What are you talking about? This is my life, nigga. Ain't no fucking broke down bitch who hate herself and got no money gonna get on camera and lie and make up hypothetical shit, just talking fake shit about, yeah, the stock market went up. Yeah, it's literally going up 7-8 grand. I'm not even lying. You are lying. You don't even have that to your name. I spend that every month, bitch. Fuck out of here. I ain't reading the word you say. Get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Looks like you got to him there, Shamrock. Who's Mr. Nelson? Mr. Nelson is a gentleman, shall I say, that he worked with in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and he was renting, I'm assuming, the basement space from Mr. Nelson.
You have proof that. Well, I think my time is up. Oh yes, one last thing. I should have mentioned this before. I got myself a brand new mouse because my old one that is a bit bulkier per se, and I was able to shift it around left and right through my fingers. That's a bit flexible, but it's starting to lose itself because the cable is, well, should I say, it's losing itself every time I try to work on something. And let's just say it's a bit janky. So I brought myself a new mouse for free.
That's okay. I mean, Burger Boy shaft is janky, you can't.
Suck ass.
He tries to pull it out, he detaches it. It's a detachable shaft.
Sure.
It doesn't work right. It's all janky and shit. Like,
Yes.
scared me, bro. I thought you were porn bombing me. Holy shit. Give me a minute. That scared the shit out of me.
There's that's the brand new mic that I got it for free. It was supposed to be sold at some price, but they let me to have it for free. They let me to have this mic for free. So this one is a gaming one.
Cool.
And it's actually does glow in the dark, so that's a good thing. So That's all I can say. I apologize if I did scare you because you thought I was going to pour, but no, I'm not that guy. No, I'm not that guy. So
yeah, you scared me shitless for real. Like, yeah, you caught me off guard there. I didn't know you were going to do that. It's all good.
yeah.
Cyrex
Next time.
Live. I don't know what he's talking about. Probably. That's Cyrex to me. But here, I have another song real quick.
Actually, before you do, I'm just going to take my leave, and I hope you have a good day because the early morning is the best one. You should have that. Take a picture.
Yes, we have had a punny Sunday.
Of yourself through the landscape, and you have it. That's it. I'm going to cut it off right there.
I mean, or you can take it, but yeah, just hit me up in the email. I don't know about the Discord. I don't really know if I want to be on there, but you can just email me.
I can always just email you. I could always just email you, see if I could actually get you on.
Yeah, you're always welcome to come here, of course. So.
Yes, and then you're always welcome to be in my circle, though. It doesn't really matter because I've earned you our friendship. That's the only saving grace that you have. Then
I agree. You were not in control of Allah. Was not earned. I agree. You were not in control of Allah. Was not earned my friendship yet. She has a long way to go.
Yes. Now, that being said, That being said, I'll hit you up on an email. I will always hit you up for actually, or because I'm always on there on Discord. So that's all that it is, and perhaps we shall see you again another time. So that being said, you have a good day, and hope we'll see you again next time through email or Discord. It doesn't really matter.
All right.
See you.
All right. Much love.
And that is all that I have for you on this St. Patrick's Day. Another year, another Smokin' of the Green on Negative 43 TV. Like to thank each and every one of you for spending some of your St. Patrick's Day with us here on Negative 43 TV. The next thing coming up will be Karma Chameleon, and that will be either Wednesday or Saturday, and it's going to be a premiere right here on Negative 43 TV. So that is all that I have for you. Like it, subscribe if you haven't on the way out. I'm Rich Baritone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you.